for the ones around you, they feel that ain't good enough. No matter what you do for that bitch, she still ain't happy. So you try your best to make sure it happen. Hold on, give him time to work his magic. Show me you gon' shoot your glee if you having it. Up in dog shit and everything you do for the ones around you, they feel that ain't good enough. No matter what you do for that bitch, she still ain't happy. So you try your best to make sure it happen. Hold on, give him time to work his magic. Show me you gon' shoot your glee if you having it. Up in dog shit and everything you do for the ones around you, they feel that.
What's good, everybody, man? Tonyo TV, man. Thank you, everybody that be watching my channel. Shout out to y'all, man. I'm gonna get into a couple of these getting into a couple of these topics, bro. I'm gonna bring some viewers in here first before I start to talk to myself like I usually do. But we definitely got some stuff to get into, bro. I'm not gonna lie. So NBA YoungBoy is sober. That I ain't gonna lie, bro. YB doing music, being sober, bro. That's the one thing that his fans been wanting in a while, bro. Only for him to get better. That's the NBA YoungBoy we all know. That's the NBA YoungBoy we all been adapted to for many years, and I couldn't be more happy for somebody I don't even know, bro. I'm not gonna lie, and I just don't like the hate he be getting, bro. Like Charleston White, he said he on medication. They got him drugged out, all type of things, bro. But when you clean and free and doing great things, bro, that's all they can say, really, bro. So Charleston White ended up having an interview. Ooh, excuse me. Ended up having an interview with somebody. I'm just gonna let people get in here. I don't like talking to myself. Like, I don't get the hate, bro. Why can't we support each other, man? What I do to y'all? What the hell I do to y'all, gang? I just want to be great, man. So you know what I'm gonna do until people get in here? When people get in here, if people get in here. If they don't, we live another day. At the end of the day, bro. So I just want to just showing people that I can do it without creating videos. But you know how that be. It's all good, though. I ain't tripping.
Asked by Peter Ducey and whether or not the president would consider a pardon of Sean Diddy Combs, with the caveat, of course.
Excuse me. It was in one of these interviews. And he even said on this Dancer Project interview that it's going to be a
Keep him up, cause you ain't seen nothing yet. Wait till you see what we can do, cause ain't nobody gonna give it to you like this, like this.
We've become the platform that everybody knows about that interview that we have very often with Charleston White. I had a conversation with Herman Douglas, Cowboy, and I was like, I asked him, I said, well, what's your thoughts of Unc now that time has passed and the things he said about Nipsey? He said that he would want to box you in the Thunderdome, is what he said.
Yeah, I'll shoot him in the ass. Yeah. A convicted felon talking about fighting me. Yeah. He ain't jumping from them bullets for Nip. Everybody took out running when they went to letting them firecrackers go for Nip. So I don't want to hear about all that boxing shit. Did nobody chase that Eric Holder? When that walked away and came back and kicked Nip upside his head, did nobody make him shoot the gun at them? So man, I don't want to hear nothing about what no keep standing on that corner you been standing on. You won't ever get to box me unless you want to die. Fuck you did talking about punching on me. Yeah, nigga, go die.
I 100% knew that was gonna
Yeah,
be funny.
nigga, talking about punching on me. Go die. And we ain't agreed to no celebrity boxing match. How you feel? And you ain't bad enough to try to jump on me to make me kill you. Yeah, you just talking. But I just know, when they shot Nip, everybody took out running. Everybody took out running. I know when the CIA protecting the president and the gun go off, everybody run to the president. That's all I know. When that motherfucker
Nip was the savior.
Man, Nip is the president. When that white boy shot that gun at Trump, everybody didn't take out opposite from Trump. They ran to him. So nah, homie, don't tell me nothing about nothing. I wear a hat to say I think everybody playing. Yeah, I think Cowboy playing too.
He did say he was the first to run to him.
He said he was in a break room and he was a little further away, and by the time he got outside, Eric Holder was gone.
But according to Black side,
Stay up in the hills.
who
Be home.
dangerous something. They can't get no guard to put no cyanide in his drink to poison him, to get him. Ain't nobody reached out and got Eric Holder. As big and strong and notorious as this gang is.
Man,
Y'all lying to me.
what the fuck?
Y'all lying. Yeah. Christmas time, it's gonna be some robbers out there with them new Pooh Shiesty, man. Oh man, it's gonna be some shit.
But we just spoke on how modern day slavery
Yeah.
fixes people.
Yeah. Well, you know, they come home Muslims, but they be criminal Muslims. They be criminal Muslims.
You don't think it's possible for him to take on a better path now?
No, not if he rapping. Now if he rapping, there's no way possible. There's no way possible not if he rapping.
It seemed like he was trying to separate himself, kind of stay up in the hills.
Who was?
Be home, NBA.
Nah, he was forced to. He was on house arrest. Yeah. Nah, yeah, they forced that to do that. Yeah, nah, he went to playing doctor. That's yeah. He went to playing doctor for the dope.
Oh yeah, there is that. Yeah.
A whole drug ring. Yeah, like all type of people bringing scripts for that shit.
He is a clever son of a.
Yeah, he is.
He is a clever son of a.
Yeah.
Gotta give his props on that. You know, when last time you were up here, we spoke on LeBron and Stephen A. And Bronny's been cooking, right? So he don't look like a PET.
I don't think WACK be that dangerous that everybody be making it seem in the music and stuff, bro. I just think they be overhyping that shit. I mean, I bet the nigga ain't pussy. Ain't nobody gonna ever try the nigga, bro. And like Chicago nigga saying he can't come to Chicago on his first show back doing the show, bro. They sound crazy as hell, bro. Cause can't no grown man tell another grown man he can't come to a fucking city or a state they do not fucking own, bro. Like, and I just don't like that shit.
Ratchet bitches need to be going inside.
Like, I just don't get it, bro.
Who did the?
And Charleston White, he been on the internet for a while, so he know how to calculate his views when it comes to shit like that, bro. But he know damn well YB not on no damn medication for him to stay out of motherfucking trouble.
Does it change what you felt? It doesn't change what you felt at the time. Or
Yeah, it does. It does. Now when I look back, there's more compassion.
Okay.
But because I done met the FBG Ducks mom. I done met the King Von DJU. So
you were able to humanize the individual.
there you go. Mm-hmm. See now he's more humanized to me. Because there's a saying that we should try to seek to understand rather than being understood. I had no understanding then. Now I got just a little bit more understanding. So I understand.
Have you met up with T.I.'s son yet, King? Are you guys friends?
No, I like the money. Yeah, I don't like
Me
King.
too, bro.
I like
For
King.
some reason,
King was my
he can rap.
King was my favorite.
Mommy can rap his ass off.
Yeah, he a little unruly motherfucker. And he'll kick T.I. ass, I think.
He almost did.
I think so,
We
yeah.
saw that.
Yeah.
Wait, so when he was gonna beat up his daddy, were you clapping somewhere, rooting him on?
Yeah, I ain't never rooting for no kid to go against their parent.
Right.
Never.
Hey, man, I ain't no professional doing these lives, bro. We just in the flow, man. We just cooling, bro. We just cooling, man. You know what I'm saying? Kick back. Hopefully I don't get hit with no copyright. Just cooling, bro. That's all I'm doing on here, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I have no type of research on anything. I'm just getting up to date and learning how to do these live streams, bro. I know a lot of people ain't gonna tap into my shit. I really ain't tripping like that, bro. So long as I know I'm putting out the stuff I should be putting out, so I really don't care, bro. Like, but I'm just talking about I was talking about NBA YoungBoy being sober, but Charleston White ended up bringing up the fact that he's on medication. That's why he sound different in his music. So that situation came, and me listening to Charleston White interviews, I always get caught up in the loop with Charleston White interviews when I'm supposed to be on this situation. So I'm just letting everybody know who was watching.
I just think, as parents, that we forget things that our children don't. So that's why you could hear him saying, I know you, I know. So that's why they trying to hurry up and shut him up. Because
well, what he was about to say was, you don't want me to tell the real you because of what I went through. And kids will tell the truth.
Well, he said, I went over my grandmama. Y'all was over her. So when you hear that, I had a little bit more compassion for him.
Yeah.
Man, I watched my mother.
My show is making Charleston White soft. I don't care what nobody said.
I can't hide behind the character.
I ain't gonna lie. We had a meeting about you. Because I said, we know Charleston White, the viral sensation, but I know who I see through. Because you let a crack in your veil pop up here and there when you speak, and you're smart. Clearly you're educated both in the streets and in school. Like you've lived a life. We both from the '77 unit brought up piggy banks and fucking other shit that amazed me. But like I was like, okay, I don't want to sit here and have an interview. This is going to go viral anyway, to just go viral. I want to hit to the heart of like who you are.
Most people don't care about the man, the individual Charleston. They like the internet persona because they want to go viral.
But that feeds that thing that we're talking about.
Yeah, well, that's why I started cussing. Not that I wanted to go viral. I didn't know viral even existed. I didn't know you can get paid from this shit. But once I saw that, man, fuck, I'm gonna come be positive for. Man, fuck, I'm gonna bring the real Charleston for. Because when the real Charleston was here, when he didn't cuss, the bow tie, man, he's not as appealing.
That don't get no play.
Well, it don't bring awareness, nor does the message get out. So I wanted to bring awareness, get the message out, and figure out how to monetize. So once I saw that, I realized what feeds the algorithm. That ignorant nigga shit. Kill your mama, suck my dick, fuck your bitch. That's what feeds the algorithm. So,
and whose fault is it? Because I get blamed as the platform. Hollywood Unlocked, it's your fault because we post it all. Is it your fault because you do it all, or is it their fault because they can't consume enough of it?
It's their fault because they can't consume enough of it. It's called supply and demand.
I agree.
So it's business practices. So why would I not? It's supply and demand. This is what the people want. It's no different than when the Romans wanted live executions. When the Romans wanted to see a human
for
fight.
entertainment.
Yeah. So I believe our society is becoming that bloodthirsty. Well, at some point they're gonna want to see executions again.
Mm-hmm. That's true, dude.
Because they can't get enough of it. So I've tried it, man. I do positive. I do a lot of positive videos, but at this point, I feel like it's a waste of time.
Mm-hmm. So are you and T.I.? You still don't like T.I.?
I love T.I.
Really?
Yeah, I love T.I. Man, I'm gonna be honest. Man, I was more disappointed by him responding to me than anything.
Why?
I feel like he wasn't supposed to. I feel like he stepped down. I feel like he stepped down, and by him stepping down, it.
Hey, I think Charleston White challenged people to what he used to when he was getting his name recognized. I feel like he just challenged like big rappers or somebody to challenge him. You seen how he tried to challenge Shannon Sharp to go on his show, why he don't want him on the show, or why because he only brought him up that one time when he did an interview with Gilly the Kid. But bro, like, man, I don't think these folks can really stand a chance against Charleston White when it comes to having a real conversation, because his knowledge, his wisdom, and he been around the block before, bro. So I feel like Charleston White feels like most of the people that's be talking on the internet, bro, saying dumbass shit, y'all can't tell him anything how y'all can tell the next person. So that's why I feel like a lot of people do not like Charleston White, because he's so real and he authentic with it, and he don't got no filter. He the black Donald Trump, bro. And I think a lot of people do not like that, bro. And I'm always here for it. I mean, I might make a video of like Charleston White did this, but bro, I'm not about to sit here and say this man is not an internet genius, bro. He's a internet marketing genius. You see what he's doing with the youngins. You see what he's doing with Aiden Ross, all these other big streamers. He's staying in tune, bro. That's what it's about, staying in tune, and that's what Charleston White is doing. And you can't do nothing, bro. You really can't do nothing but respect that shit, and I do, man.
Propel me past him.
What made you? What was the perception that he was past you?
You mean me? Well, because we all place celebrities above us in the black community, including myself. I'm willing to admit that. Yeah, it's always y'all up there and us down here. I said that in the Cam Newton, so I've always placed. I've been programmed to do that. So I didn't realize celebrities were really human till they started getting offended by what I said. They became human to me then. Like, man, what the fuck? T.I.? Man, I couldn't believe that, homie. It fucked me up, man. Even for Boosie to come on social media and be on social media as he is, and we're able to start seeing his flaws as an individual, it humanized them and be like, oh man, them niggas ain't shit. Man, them niggas just like us. But before then, man, them niggas on a pedestal.
But when you get into a Boosie and he makes threats, then you call the FBI on him. Do you think they could?
He never made no threats. Now Boosie have been the smartest one to deal with me to this date. The best way to beat me, if you want.
I think Boosie know how to beat people on the internet. I just think Boosie just don't be giving a fuck if he gonna respond to you on some bullshit. He gonna respond to you on some bullshit. But Charleston White, bro, he know how to play that. He play that trick game, bro. He like get in these niggas' heads, get in their mind. He like reading their soul, and then he just capture him, bro. Then it's over with, bro. Then Charleston White got you, and now you bait for him. Like, bro, he a genius. I ain't gonna lie, bro. This man is a fucking genius. I gotta give it to him. But I ain't gonna lie, bro. Charleston White, bro, he been on a nice run. He been on a nice internet run, bro, for the past almost 5 years. Since after COVID. I feel like once after COVID, once the capacity was back open, bro, I feel like Charleston White just went on a motherfucking run that did nobody expect, bro. Like, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man.
Right? So
Nobody
they called
expected
600
this shit, bro. For him to be on this type of, he on the street right now.
Who did? Well, young
Honeybook makes it look like I'm.
Hey, bro, do y'all think NBA young boys tour is gonna be as big as Kendrick Lamar's, bro? Man, let's see. Oh no, man. I heard a lot of people was trying to go to that NBA YoungBoy concert, bro. So yeah, NBA YoungBoy is not a bigger artist than Kendrick Lamar, bro. But man, his fan base, bro, they do not play when it comes to YB, bro. Let's be real. Let's be real. They don't play when it come to YB,
team
man.
of 10 when it's
They don't
really
play,
just me in
man.
the background. I get to live my dream of being.
Well, Young Boy's out.
Yeah.
And he
YB's
dropped
out.
the first song.
Yep.
Got about 1 million streams. Fresh out the
Million
gate.
views on YouTube first day.
Now
Love it.
listen. Me and Tony Yayo, right? We had dinner after our interview the other night, right? And we're talking about how Kendrick is breaking all these records with all this concert. I think he did a $9 million show in Houston. I think he went to somewhere else, did an $11 million show. And Tony was like, you know who about to break all those records?
Ooh.
NBA Youngboy. You don't think so?
Tony Yayo would be tripping, man. What is he talking?
Youngboy never tours.
No.
His tour is going to be bananas.
Okay, are we talking about the Kendrick thing, or are we talking about like the Kendrick?
So
thing?
you're saying that Youngboy is not going to outsell Kendrick when he starts doing these stadium tours?
Vlad, are you asking me serious? Tony Yayo is too old, and respectfully, because I love him, but he's too old and been in this shit for too long to be thinking like that. First of all, let me give Tony Yayo some game. Like, you see the tour you just went on with 50, that's now the top 5 selling tour of all time.
Correct.
Y'all niggas been going on tours. Why those tours wasn't top selling? The point of how touring works is that the people who were G-Unit fans then got the most money they got now. You hit your financial peak at a later time. Youngboy fans don't have, on average, $100 to pay for tickets. No, I'm serious.
Okay, I see what
These
you're
are
saying.
kids.
Well, what about, okay, not the ticket prices, but just the amount of people that show up? If he makes the tickets affordable, it makes it all ages.
No, it's gonna be all ages, but he's gonna do popularity is a different level. The popularity where a Drake and a Kendrick's at, and Youngboy is a very different level. Youngboy is gonna do some arenas. Arenas is 17,000.
Okay.
Kendrick is doing a stadium that's 50,000.
Okay. All right. I mean, it's an interesting point. I see where you're going with this.
You get what I'm saying? Also, I know a lot about touring. Is like Youngboy with those prices wouldn't be able to get in a stadium. It costs too much. You're not making enough, and the show would be shitty because then, based on what you're getting in terms of income, paying for the venue, all of the staff, security, the load-ins, you can't have no pyrotechnics. Like, you're gonna have a really piss poor show because, like, for example, I'm
Man, I ain't gonna lie. YB ain't did a tour in how long? I don't think he's gonna go as a lot of people think. Bro, that shit gonna be big. Imagine once he hit to Chicago. I think that's gonna be one of the biggest shows that YB. Man, I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. I think DJ Academics know what he talking about when it comes to arenas and stadiums, bro. But man, his fan base, bro, they gonna pop out for YB. He got fans all over the world, bro. Like K-Dot do too, but YB, man, I don't know, bro.
I'll give you some numbers here. Like Rod Wave, who just did his tour, he spent $20 million on production.
Damn.
You gotta, if you're gonna make a great show, you gotta spend money to make money, and that's where ticket prices go up. Anyway, Youngboy's gonna go on an arena tour. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great because really people just want to see him perform. It doesn't have to be the most elaborate show. Give him a stage, have a little spotlight on him, have his homies just jump around, you know what I mean, and him rap his song, and it's gonna go crazy. He's gonna do an arena tour that is going to kind of, rival what Future does, right? And Future is an artist that is coming through a label system that is really, it's a concerted effort to promote him, while Youngboy he's a thuggin', but Youngboy is a spirit animal of.
I know DJ Academics is connected to NBA Youngboy in his camp, bro, but to say that he's just gonna be standing around and his homies jumping around, this man ain't did a concert in a while. You think he's having rehearsed nothing to see if he can do something different far as performing his shows, bro? You're crazy as hell, bro. I feel like he got a trick up his sleeves. We don't even know what, bro. We just hearing what he gonna do from his camp. We ain't really hearing what YB gonna do in general, bro. Like, let's be real, man. Like, nigga, we don't know what this young man got up his sleeves, gang. We just don't know, man. He really got a trick up his sleeves, gang. I'm gonna be real. He really do. And we don't know what's next. We don't know what's coming when it comes to this YB tour, bro. This shit could be the biggest tour ever, bro. Right, this could be the biggest tour ever. We do not know. We do not know, bro. On some real shit, we do not know at all. One thing I do want to get into, bro. Why King AK on that with YB, bro? Like, what the fuck did he do to you? I know a lot of people don't know what I'm talking about right now, but man, King AK tripping, bro. When I say he tripping, he's tripping, bro. Like the shit he said about YB, bro, that shit's uncalled for, bro. Like, come on, brother. Like, what is you on, brother? Like, what is you doing, brother? Like, that's what we doing now? You supposed to be leading the youngest. You doing this shit? So NBA YoungBoy ended up getting pardoned by the United States President Donald Trump. And somebody didn't like that. King AK was not feeling it at all. I ended up getting a video off his channel. Hopefully I don't get clipped for this shit, but it's a video I'm gonna show y'all right here. I ended up doing a video on it. I like his content,
shout out
bro.
to
I think he a good dude,
Dimitri.
bro. I think a lot of his shit he been doing, man.
Do I got that on?
He got it out the muscle.
I don't
Unlike
even
a
got it
lot
on
of
here.
these dudes,
Nope.
they
Damn.
don't get their shit out the muscle just
Y'all
like
know the
that,
clip.
bro.
And I'm ready.
So I gotta give him his
And
credit.
this hoe ass nigga said, I want to thank President Trump for granting me a pardon and giving me the opportunity to keep building. Building what? As a man, as a father, and as an artist, the rapper whose real name Kid Jordan. Excuse me. Can somebody please explain once again? I left y'all with hours for this shit. What the fuck did this nigga do to get a motherfucking full pardon, my nigga? Full. Fuck that. I don't give a fuck. Call it hating, bitch. Number one hater around this bitch then. Call it jealousy, bitch. I'm jealous to the motherfucker, nigga. Nigga, fabulous. The fabulous. Ooh, the flousy. Call it what the fuck you want. Be like, okay, this makes it. Because excuse me. What the fuck did this nigga do? Wayne ain't even get a full. What the fuck did this bitch ass nigga do to get a?
See what I'm saying, bro? He gotta be bitch ass niggas. Pussy, all this, bro. For what, bro? This man getting a second chance to be with his family, bro. He get to pursue. NBA YoungBoy get to pursue his career again. His shit was taken from him 2.5 years ago. And you supposed to be the speaker for the youngins. You say you the voice of the street. Voice of the street do not bash another young black man for getting a second chance to get out, bro. Y'all just do not see this in the real world. I'm only seeing it on the internet. And this somebody like King AK that I even donated to his channel before. Like, bro, like I like a lot of shit that he do, but the shit you're doing right here, bro, it pissed me off. It threw me off. Like, bro, I just don't get it, man. I just don't get it. I don't get it. What's the point, bro? What's the point? Like, what do you
Pardon
gain
from the
from
goddamn
this?
president. What did he do? Fuck Wayne. Fuck. I don't give a fuck about none of them. I'm talking about him. What did this man do to get a full pardon? To where this whole ass nigga said, I want to thank President Trump for granting me to keep building. Keep building what? Bullshit, so these little niggas can keep killing? Yeah, we pop a hop out on them, I walk them down with the stick on.
Hey, YB not even talking about that shit like that no more. He don't even be on that devil time, bro. The last videos NBA YoungBoy been putting out, it has not been about killing, bro. He giving his life to God, bro. He on some real Christ shit. When the fuck have we seen NBA YoungBoy talk about God? What have NBA YoungBoy been worshiping, bro? What? The devil, bro. Gravedigger Mountain. He ain't been on that no more. So he cleansed his soul. Once you cleanse your soul, you cleanse your body, bro. Shit start to feel different. You wake up as a different man. Your mood is different. You care about your life. You care about your kids. You care about being a father. So for him to say this, bro, and I pray to God, bro, hopefully he don't get my shit flagged. And I know he got a big supporting cast. I just hope by me just delivering this message, like, bro, what's the point of hating on a young man when you can always be the role model? You can always be the role model, bro. You can uplift him. You got the platform to uplift them, but you won't. But you won't. I gotta get a water.
Yeah. Fucking nigga, bitch, nigga, fill the table, play with us. Nigga, on my mama, fuck my mama, I don't give a fuck. You talk with my white family, nigga, stick it up. That's what we building? Fuck out of here, nigga. Fuck that shit, nigga. I don't give a fuck, nigga. Fuck this nigga get a fucking full pardon for. We got innocent black men still sitting in motherfucking jail, and this dickhead ass, rich ass nigga all fuck the fuck up, talk about and all this shit, get a goddamn full fucking pardon from the goddamn president of the United States of America. What the fuck has this man done? At least I see Kodak Black giving out air conditioners to hot ass Golden Acres.
Hold on, pimp. Hey, man, what about the turkey drive? Did we forget NBA YoungBoy, bro? Did we forget he ended up giving out? Hold on. A stack of money to a family in Utah on Christmas. What have he done? He been looking out for people as well, like anybody else. And Wayne ain't did shit but care for his own. He could barely keep up most of his artists, bro. He could barely keep his bread from fucking Birdman. Man, I love Lil Wayne, bro, but we not finna sit and act like these other people we call legends don't got no motherfucking flaws, bro. This shit cap, bro.
At least I see
like
Wayne, nigga. That's all, Wayne, bro. Nigga. I don't give a fuck. Wayne get a pass, bitch. And any one of you niggas, I don't give a fuck. He gets a pass, nigga, because he Lil Wayne. This bitch ass nigga? No. I ain't never see this.
What the fuck? What? Again, what the hell? Wayne get a pass and nobody else don't from Louisiana don't get no pass. I'll get he a legend, bro, but this is pure like hate. This not the first video of him crashing out on NBA YoungBoy. Having nobody took it of caring because they wouldn't want to feel like he not bigger than what he is. But this man got a platform, bro. He is big. People just is not talking about it. Are they scared of King AK? I'm gonna be real. They might be scared of him. Having nobody confronted him about what he been saying about YB. Nobody from his fucking camp. Nobody that look that fuck with YB. None of that. So when I seen this and keep happening, this man getting out, this shit pissed me off, bro. I clipped it, nigga, just like anybody else that clips some shit. I clipped it. I don't give a fuck, bro. It is what it is. Get my shit straight. I didn't say nothing disrespectful, bro. Just get it taken down, whatever. But all I said was, bro, and if he gets some trolls coming in my motherfucking comments on some whole shit, I'ma treat you. I'm not one of the ones that's gonna hold my breath because I need some fucking subscribers or some likes. I don't give a fuck, bro. If y'all feel like y'all could just come at a motherfucker for having an opinion, I definitely don't care. I never care. This is a fucking internet. This shit ain't even fucking real, bro. Motherfuckers just be trying to show their real side. I be trying to show a different side, but bro, motherfuckers that got a platform like, dude, you gonna study bash the nigga when he was just down. Now he up. Now he going to your favorite spot because he say he looked out for Chicago. You fuck with Chicago. He going there first spot just to show you motherfuckers. He not scared of nobody. He's showing like I can do whatever I want. Y'all can go to my state. I can go to y'all's. I really feel like he do not like NBA YoungBoy because he fuck with the Chicago niggas so tough. Well, used to. Before everything hit the fan with everybody from the rack, bro. Now look at NBA YoungBoy. He got out. He was on bullshit. YB was a child, bro. He was some childish shit. With them diss songs, they was fire ass diss songs, bro. Don't get me wrong. But the shit was childish. Everybody know that. But what do everybody want from NBA YoungBoy? They wanted the NBA YoungBoy to crash out, not some mellow calm motherfucker on some emo shit, painting his nails. I get it. But you don't know what that man going through just because he in a fucking big ass house, bro. Is all I'm saying, man. And for him to say this, man, nah, bro. I don't fuck with it, bro. Like, I feel like other people need to speak up. Y'all speak up of anything else, but I feel like if a street nigga like King AK, no, you a street nigga. I can tell. I watched all his lives for 4.5 years, bro. He the reason I wanted to do fucking YouTube videos. I'm gonna be real. A lot of niggas won't admit that because they feel like he be on some other shit. I'm just being real. Dude was the reason. He inspired me, but I wouldn't say the main fucking reason, bro. Like King AK, DJ Academic, Seti Nash, all them, seeing them do this shit, they came from scratch, came from nothing, and then how they build their platform, I'm like, okay, I fuck with that. I'm rocking with that. I'm not trying to jack nobody's shit, bro. I'm not. But bro, when he do shit like this, bro, just shake my head. All you gotta do is shake your motherfucking head. Like, man, I can't believe this nigga, bro. I can't believe he said this shit, bro. I'm kind of irritated off
Give away
the
$1.
fact that you.
I ain't never see this nigga give away no air conditioners. I ain't never see this nigga give away a motherfucking thing. I ain't never see this nigga do a bitch ass fuck thing. All I see this nigga do was raise the murder rate like a motherfucker. Didn't head ass nigga giving herpes to about 50 hoes. They all got babies by this goddamn nigga. He fucked all up, disrespected his mama, Floyd Mayweather, like he's.
When have he ever did Sharonda? I mean, he might have said some stuff about their mama, but bro, he famous as hell. Anything NBA young boy say is gonna get out, and people gonna get rubbed the wrong way about it. Yeah, he should have never disrespected his mom, but we know the relationship him and his mother have, bro. It's on the internet. Everybody know the simple fact that he felt like a lonely child. That lonely child was out to his fucking mother, bro. Like, come on, man.
All this bullshit going on with the thing. You telling me this bitch ass nigga gets a full fucking pardon from the president of the United States of America? What has he done?
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie, King. That is crazy. I would have never expect. I mean, you wouldn't be surprised how these folks is, man. How they just. He a young man, bro. He's a young gentleman. He's not no old. He's not 28, bro, going on 30. He young. He a young nigga, bro. The fact that you would want a young man to get a second chance more than anybody else, and you say you got family members and all that locked up, bro. What the fuck that got to do with NBA YoungBoy? They ain't got shit to do with him, bro, at all. It's not. They just know who fuck YB is. Obviously, Trump know him. He make sure he got out, bro. And the fact that King AK academics, everybody say that NBA is not big as what y'all think, bro. He would have never got out by the president of the United States if he's not bigger than what we think, bro. I think a motherfucker got to take a second look when it comes to this NBA young boy influence, man. We gonna have to take another look at this, man, bro, because I said it on my video I did that almost a month ago, bro. Is on a generational run right now, bro. He can take off. Bro can take off, bro, bigger than his last situation, bro, his last run. I think this run could be one of the biggest runs ever for YB, man. But we gonna be on here for a minute tonight, man. We're gonna be thugging. I know folks about want to leave, come back though. We on here. We gonna slide into the next one. We gonna slide into the next one, man. I know it wasn't scripted how I wanted to. I was all over the place doing the Charleston White and the NBA YoungBoy video, but man, I could ball that up and say, moving all on. All right, man. What the hell up with Boss D-Lo? That boy like boys or what? I don't know. That's not my business, bro. But some news ended up coming up about Boss Man D-Lo DMing a trans man. Yeah, he was DMing a trans man about something. Wanted to do something. I don't know. But he ended up making the news. I think I can actually see this video up on the No Jumper. So I'm gonna take a look at this Boss Man D-Lo. It's crazy though, bro. Dude ass on some freaky bad shit. He said, man. But his name Boss Man D-Lo though, bro. That's what I'm like. His name Boss Man D-Lo, bro.
Hey, listen, man. So, bro, like I just appreciate, bro, that everybody now.
Right,
But speaking of
this is almost 2 weeks ago. Damn.
What's your ideal newsletter strategy? Building a
This shit was
successful
almost
newsletter
2
doesn't
weeks
follow
ago.
a one-size-fits-all approach.
How can I be
Take
this
the
late?
Beehive strategy
Oh,
quiz to uncover.
But speaking of seeing in person, a Transformer, a Bossman D-Lo. So a Decepticon. Apparently,
Decepticon?
Yeah, a Decepticon.
Can I say something? Why Flacco been killing shit? Bro been killing shit. I know a lot of motherfuckers not like how he is as a person, but brother been killing shit, bro. He been consistent with clips. I actually got a clip of his about the Tory Lanez shit. He broke it down better than I ever heard it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not, what did y'all call it? Glazing? I'm not glazing or nothing that, bro. I'm just saying, bro.
Flock is a troll.
Apparently revealed that Bossman D-Lo was trying to sword fight with him.
Come on, man.
Pull it up.
How's he gonna do that with a micro penis? That's gonna be like a. That's gonna
Who,
be
Boss
like
Man D-Lo?
Yeah, he got.
Does he have a micro?
Got a micro.
Oh, you didn't see them? No. Oh, no. Okay.
Grown man's talking about another man's sword, bro. This is crazy. A grown man talking about another grown man's sword, though. Whew. Holy.
Like he has a condition though. It's yeah.
It's not normal.
Boss
Yeah.
Man D-Lo.
Yeah.
No, like
The Florida rapper?
Yeah.
But gotta pay the price.
Yeah.
Want to be the boss?
Here.
Want to be the boss?
Right? No, like you're thinking like, oh, like just regular small. No, he has like an actual like condition where like I think it was like Tia Kemp who
It looked like a clit.
Yeah, right. It was Rick Ross.
Big ass clit.
Yeah, Rick Ross. Baby mama got sent a video of Bossman D-Lo getting his ass ate by some chick.
These
and
niggas
then
gay
also
as
too,
hell.
like him like sleeping.
That's the one that I saw.
Yeah, right. Like and him sleeping and after fucking, and like the girl is foul as fuck because she took the camera and put it right next to his penis and zoomed in.
No, I think she for sure was doing him
And
dirty.
this was on Twitter?
Yeah, and then Tia Kim actually like came on Instagram Live and showed the picture. No, like the video of him getting his ass ate, and then the
Bro, you trying to
video
talk
of
about some motherfucker get they salad toss. Get your super freaky ass on, boy, and go to the motherfucking clip, boy.
this is out of control, right? Now, so the dude is claiming that Bossman D-Lo DM him, right? He DM him like 2 question marks, and he put "Hey?" question mark, but it says "seen" and it don't show a response after that. However, he claims that Bossman D-Lo DM him in like in advantage mode and asked for his number, and they was texting.
So there's no proof.
Yeah, there's no proof. And what?
Yeah, there's no proof that these text messages are Bossman D-Lo, but he showed DMs. Just keep going. Yeah, here. So he showed Bossman D-Lo did DM him, and he put "Hey?" question mark. But then that's the last message on IGDM. It don't show them like exchanging numbers. Nothing like that. So I guess do y'all believe that Bossman D-Lo?
All right, so the Mog made this shit up. What it looks like to me, the Mog ended up making this shit up. Everybody was like on the internet saying, I think dude made this shit up, trying to get D-Lo, I don't know, bro. The shit looked made up when I first seen the story. It was breaking all on IG, social media. People mad him in memes. He was all in Reddit and all that, bro. But he finally broke the news, speaking about the situations, saying shit fake. He really didn't address the situation, really. I just went to No Jumper clip because it was the closest clip, to be honest.
Was the one that was involved.
I mean,
do y'all believe that Bossman D-Lo DM him in advantage mode, asked him for like his number, and then they continued the text exchange that like we saw?
All I know is it looked like they got the same barber. What's up,
corny.
bro? You got
Corny
bro got a
as fuck.
fire ass hairline, no cap. Do I believe it? I believe that is possible, but I think that this seems like a really clout chasey way to. I don't know, and there's no real substantial evidence here. You feel
Exactly,
me?
I
Like,
agree. It's not
But
substantial.
they're all like this though.
This is speculation.
Yeah, but they're see, and he's like, yo, this is culture. No, but they're all like this. Like they
who's all like what?
He'll do
no,
some
that
shit.
community, they're all like this, bro. Like they're
Flacco
all like
let motherfucker tickle his pickle, boy. He'll do some shit. You can tell. Flacco said, hey, hold on, don't speak for everybody now. Hey, what Flacco say? What'd you say? 3 a.m. You crazy, man. You tripping, man. Flacco let motherfucker see something. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Flacco going. He like a cool nigga, bro, but I think Flacco going. I done heard him say some crazy shit, bro. I won't judge you though. That's your business. That ain't mine. I just see you. Hold on, boy. What you doing, man? What you doing, man? What in the fuck is you doing, man? Why would you say that on camera? You know you're live.
extreme like validation seekers. They feel like their validation comes from the attention of men that people perceive to be straight. So am I surprised that a Decepticon did this? No. However, it's within their nature to create fake receipts, to lie, because they're mentally ill, right? So yes, mentally ill people do mentally ill, which is cloud chase, which is lie, which is create fake receipts. So again, I won't be surprised if he's lying, but are we just gonna say just straight up, your Boss Mandilo is the straightest looking person ever, and this could not be true, bro?
Man, if you're so straight, Flacco, how the fuck you gonna tell him a straight man if he gay or not? That don't even make sense, bro. Listen, you can't. Another straight man can't tell another straight man they're that if you in the closet, bro. Come on.
Boss Mandilo look like a homosexual.
Well, do you think because
And saying he looked like that's what people say about you. Like you can't say a grown man look like a homosexual, bro. I mean, he do got a crazy name. I mean, Boss Man D-Lo. You know what I'm saying? Like that is, but bro, saying this man got a homosexual name, bro, like crazy.
of like his micro
I
penis?
mean, he got he got a homosexual name, but saying this man he looked like a homosexual, bro. That shit beyond me, brother. That shit beyond me, brother.
He's like, damn, I kind of want someone with a bigger dick than me.
That shit's corny, bro.
When he catch you, man, he's
trying to
gonna
compensate. That's how we do it in the streets.
Listen.
when
I just wanted to
boy,
flip this
Okay,
statement.
can I say like my take on this?
yeah.
Now there's a possibility. There's not enough substantial evidence to kind of back this person's claims, but I have witnessed as a female the LGBTQ community jump into inboxes of straight men, alleged straight men, even one that I was dealing with, and they let them sit in their inbox, especially this one individual. And it took me to pay attention to the fact that this might have been,
a robot in disguise.
Right. And so after I was made aware of that, I brought it forth to, the person's attention. I'm like, this is and he was like, oh, well, I already knew that. Okay, why is this person still sending your inbox? Why have you not blocked this individual?
Was the dude like, well, I'm kind of into.
That's all that mean, bro. If some gay shit come out on your name, man, and you been doing your thing with that boy, then that boy gonna expose you. The fuck you get? Everybody feeling bad, boy. You was a butt buster, bro. You hiding, but you be the same nigga in the comments talking crazy, but you're a fucking butt buster, brother. Yeah. Like, man,
No, he was denying the claims, and he was saying that he already knew that this person was that person.
Decepticon.
Is it possible?
I'm tired of you.
Is it possible that he didn't? I mean, like looking at that looks like
No,
a
you
fucking,
can tell.
Yeah, that looked like a fucking
Now the
shooting
person
guard
that I'm
full of
talking about, you
warriors.
couldn't really tell. It took me like 5 profile visits, and after the 5th profile visit,
And folks, hey, y'all in the I don't believe him. I don't believe that shit, bro, because Boss Man D-Lo, why would you go? If this shit true, you really went for a motherfucker that look just like you. Ain't no way this nigga went for a dog that was just like his ass, bro. So I'm like, nah, this shit can't be true, bro. It can't be true. Or is it true? I don't know. I don't know what to believe, bro. This world is crazy. You don't know what you can believe anymore. Cause a motherfucker be telling a bald-faced ass lie and this shit'll be true. And the shit won't even be true, bro. The whole time. It won't even be true. It can't be true. He can't be going out like that. Okay, I saw that part. He ended up responding back to the mog, man. He ended up responding back to it. Oh, my boy Scoline, man. Hey. He tripping, bro. I'm not gonna lie. You tripping, brother. That boy was on the D-Low. And then everybody like mad, hey, mad at Flacco for calling it. He said that boy like a homosexual. Man, what the fuck, bro? This nigga tripping. Ain't no way, boy. The fuck? You ain't D-Lo ain't owe the D-Lo, man. I don't think he owed the D-Lo, man. I think he just where he get that name though from, bro. Now he might gotta change his name, bro. Cause did he pay off the man, bro? I can't find this shit nowhere, bro. So this shit ain't even important no more. Nobody talking about it. I'm gonna talk about it because I'm not everybody. Because I don't got a platform. I'm just talking about videos and shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I ain't got no motherfucking. He
What
goes
up? What up?
right here. This shit was almost 11 days ago.
What's cracking, it's your boy, Black News.
That's crazy. My boy was fucking with that boy. Ain't no way. Yeah, it's dead. It's dead.
Hey, mine.
I don't think D-Lo was on the D-Lo, bro. Because they end up saying that the motherfucker end up making a text message saying D-Lo wasn't even on the D-Lo, bro. Let me see if I can find it in my phone. But what they was saying that D-Lo, the punk end up coming out saying D-Lo, that was not D-Lo. He made it up. It was fake. He did it for clout. But my only question, gang, did you pay that man off? Did D-Lo pay that man off, bro? That's what I want to know. I think Shade Room might have it. I'm gonna try the Shade Room and see if I can, because he can listen to it through here, through my mic. It's probably not on here no more because a lot of shit been going on. I don't know if y'all up to game on a lot of stuff, man. But yeah, it's a dead situation. What it looks like. Excuse me. I don't think it's not irrelevant. I'm just talking about it because I ain't did these lives since last week, and I like doing these bitches now. Yeah, it might not get a lot of attraction, but this is something I'm doing, and I'm gonna continue to do it, bro. Motherfucker gonna have to get used to me doing these lives, though. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna be on these bitches, like straight up. It's cool, like especially having a long week, bro. I be having a lot of shit going on, man. Like I ain't working right now, still trying to find employment. I mean, I do every day. I do what I can, bro. But it should be hard when you a felon. especially ain't got no type of resources how you want, especially the resources you want. Oh, here we go, son. Right here we go.
Never messaged me. It was AI. It was edited. It was photoshopped. I did everything good with the video of him texting me because my homegirl, it was my homegirl's phone. She messaged a real female. She's a popular influencer that I hang out with. So I made it seem like he messaged me, but he never really messaged me.
So why would you say some shit like that? Why would you try to fuck somebody image up like that, saying some bitch ass shit? Hold on.
To myself, popular influencer that I hang out with. So I made it seem like he messaged me, but he never really messaged me. And I made a fake thread of me texting myself back. I know it sounds crazy, and I just did all this stuff on the internet for attention, but a bitch was bored. And I thought it was funny, but now I know it's not funny because I'm really fucking with this man's career and his money.
Fuck his career. Fuck his career. You try to play with this man now. Dude, fuck his career. You're trying to play with his name. That's how motherfuckers get shot, bro. Are you stupid? What the fuck? Are you dumb? Are you fucking dumb? It's not just his career. You trying to play with a motherfucking name, bro. You got him fucked up. But I got a feeling that shit was... What was that shit paid off? I feel like, I hope I ain't tripping, brother. I hope I'm not tripping. My mind be, it gotta like, you know what I'm saying? It plays tricks on me, bro. I hope he didn't pay that boy off, bro. With the gun, do the video. Yeah, I got something for you. Make sure you that 200 that you sent to yourself, I'm gonna send that to you. So I don't know, bro. I feel like, man, I think he paid that boy off, bro. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I really do. I think he paid the off. Let's see, bro. He paid them off, bro. Then trying to expose him, man. At the end of the day, bro, if he did that shit, everybody would have knew about D-Lo being on the D-Lo, bro. Let's be real. Everybody would have known it. But how can you know if he's on the D-Lo though? That's a good question I ask myself. We'll never know what these dudes be on or what people be on inside their own circle, brother, especially when they don't want people on the internet to know how they really getting down, if they is getting down with the get down, you know what I'm saying? So we'll never know, bro. But as you see there on that, oh shit, my bad. As you see there on that situation, that man tripping though. I'm not gonna lie, that brother is tripping. But how in the hell did he get pardoned by Trump, bro? Should he get pardoned by Trump is the question. Did he get pardoned by Trump, man? That's what I want to know. Should he? Should they pardon Diddy? Did he deserve a second chance if he do get found guilty? I was watching this earlier.
Hey, how do I export this PDF? Show me how to find the new hire
Real
manual.
quick, can you show me how to... If your coworkers are asking you to repeat yourself all the time...
Get all of the latest on what happened today in the courtroom for Sean Diddy Combs' federal sex trafficking and racketeering trial. We've been relying so heavily on our colleagues at Fox 5 New York to help us tell this story, and Fox 5's Richard Giacobis, reporter there, joins me outside the courthouse with the latest. Richard, so good to see you here. If you could, get us up to speed. What took place today?
You know, the drama and the twists and turns, Andrew, they never seem to end. Week 3 of testimony in this sex trafficking and racketeering trial against Sean Diddy Combs is now in the books, with his former personal assistant, one of them, under the pseudonym Mia, going under cross-examination for the first time in her testimony, her second day on the stand. And while she was on the stand, she says that her trauma brain often wins over her logic brain. The former female assistant testifying, claiming she was physically and sexually abused by Combs. Today, Mia answered questions as to why she worked for Combs for so long and why she did things like make scrapbooks for his birthday despite the alleged abuse. Mia saying, quote, "I was young and manipulated and eager to survive. I'm unraveling a lot of this now in therapy," she went on to say. She also said she thought making Combs a scrapbook would make him happy. The assistant also worked under Combs for 8 years, testifying she was sexually assaulted by the rapper just a few months into her employment and multiple times throughout the years she worked for him. The defense attorney suggesting at least 3 times today that Mia was making up the sexual assault allegations, asking her, quote, "Mr. Combs never had unwanted, non-consensual, forcible sexual contact with you. Isn't that true?" Mia answers, "What I said in this courtroom is true. I have not lied to anyone at all." Mia will be back on the stand for more cross-examination on Monday morning. Meanwhile, President Donald Trump making headlines outside of the courtroom, being asked for the first time about this trial from a reporter in the Oval Office. The president responding to a question that was posed to him on whether he would pardon Sean Diddy Combs if he was convicted of a federal crime. The president responding and saying he'd have to look at the facts. That does it from here from Lower Manhattan, the federal courthouse, on another week of testimony that is now wrapped up. Andrew, we'll send it back to you.
Yeah, Richard, we're about to play some of that sound in the Oval Office today. That question was asked by our colleague, Fox's Peter Doocy. Though, what is going on next when they get back to court on Monday? Who are going to be the witnesses next week? Do we know?
You know, we're not sure of the way. Well, we know that Mia will be back on the stand on Monday. She has to finish up her cross-examination, and then the prosecution will have to call more witnesses. We believe more personal assistants will be called. Again, this is only week 3, and the prosecution, I believe, has at least another 3 to 4 weeks of witnesses. So there's a lot more to come out of this.
All right, Richard Jacob, it's always good to see you. Great reporting. We'll talk soon. Thanks so much. Have a good weekend.
Thanks, Andrew. You too.
Right, in the meantime here, like we promised, if you didn't catch this live in the Oval Office today, our colleague, Fox's Peter Doocy, asked President Trump, sitting behind the Resolute desk there in the Oval, whether or not he would consider a pardon if Diddy were to be convicted here. This was his answer. Let's listen.
But back when you hosted The Apprentice, you mentioned once in 2012 that Diddy was a good friend of yours back then. He has since found himself in some very serious legal trouble.
Yeah, that's true.
Would you ever consider pardoning him?
Well, nobody's asked. You had to be the one to ask, Peter, but nobody's asked. But I know people are thinking about it. I know they're thinking about it. I think some people have been very close to asking. First of all, I'd look at what's happening, and I haven't been watching it too closely, although it's certainly getting a lot of coverage. I haven't seen him. I haven't spoken to him in years. He used to really like me a lot, but I think when I ran for politics, he sort of, that relationship busted up from what I read. I don't know, he didn't tell me that, but I'd read some little bit nasty statements in the paper all of a sudden. You know, it's different. You become a much different person when you run for politics and you do what's right. I could do other things, and I'm sure he'd like me, and I'm sure other people would like me, but it wouldn't be as good for our country. As we said, our country's doing really well because of what we're doing. So I can't, it's not a popularity contest. So I don't know, I would certainly look at the facts. If I think somebody was mistreated, whether they like me or don't like me, it wouldn't have any impact on me.
Okay, so wanted to let you listen to that exchange there. That was asked by Peter Doocy, and whether or not the president would consider a pardon of Sean Diddy Combs, with the caveat, of course, if he were to be convicted here. He essentially said he hasn't really thought about it. He's got to see the facts, but he didn't rule it out. All right. In the meantime here, still so many of these kind of gloomy live vantage points over the big
From kidnapping an assistant to firebombing a rival's car to allegations of severe beatings and disgusting sex acts, so far in Sean Diddy Combs' criminal trial, there have been bombshell pieces of testimony, including those moments that may end up sending him to prison for the rest of his life. Welcome to Sidebar, presented by Law and Crime. I'm Jesse Weber. It has been quite a 3 weeks of testimony in the Sean Diddy Combs federal sex crimes trial, to say the least. We have charges that he is facing of racketeering conspiracy, sex trafficking, prostitution, main allegation being, of course, that Combs operated this criminal enterprise that was engaged in a pattern of criminal activity like kidnapping, arson, forced labor, drug trafficking, sex trafficking. And when you talk about sex trafficking, because he's facing those individual charges as well, the idea is that he used force, fraud, coercion, threats to induce women into these sexual performances, many times with commercial sex workers. And these were prolonged and elaborate sexual performances known as freak-offs. And as we reflect on 11 days of testimony so far in this trial, what we want to do right now is break down the most pivotal, bombshell pieces of testimony that I am confident to say the jury will consider when they finally go back into their deliberations. I don't know for sure, but I have to imagine this is what they're going to consider. And remember, this is the prosecution's case right now as we do this recording, so it does lean a bit pro-prosecution. But to do this, I'm not going to do it alone. I want to bring on a special guest right now. I'm joined by Candace Kelly. If you don't know who Candace Kelly is, you should. She is a lawyer. She is a producer. She is an Emmy-nominated reporter and host. She's certified as a domestic violence response team specialist, very important in a case like this. And also, by the way, she even went to school with Sean Combs at Howard University. So Candace, thank you so much for coming here on Sidebar. It's such a pleasure to have you. I want to ask you, the first thing I wanted to ask you when I knew you were coming on is, since we haven't really spoken since all of these allegations came out, I mean, even from the very beginning, are you shocked at what he's accused of and also essentially what he admits he engaged in, you know, coming from the guy that you went to school with?
Well, you know, it's funny because when I went to school with him, he was the guy who was on campus, which, by the way, we had 1 year that overlapped. He was the guy that was on campus handing out flyers. He was still doing the parties. It wasn't the flyers that we know about today. They were hand-designed flyers. I remember him being on the yard in the center of campus. I am shocked, though I covered his shooting trial in 2001, and I know that after that trial, he changed his name from Puffy to P. Diddy. He started really trying to look at who he was and present it as a person, not Puffy, someone who got mad and got puffed up. He has softened his presentation of who he is over the years. So as the years have gone on, I haven't been shocked, especially looking at some of the things that he has also been taken to court for, whether it's, you know, assaulting a photographer or somebody at his child's game at college. So there are different things along the way that have kind of built up to where we are.
Hey everybody, this is a Law and Crime legal alert. Did you know that children are being diagnosed with serious conditions like type 2 diabetes and non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, and the research is potentially linking ultra-processed foods to all this? Yeah, well, Morgan & Morgan is stepping in to fight to hold these food companies accountable. With decades of experience fighting large corporations, they are ready to stand up for the family.
My bad, y'all. I just gotta give me something to eat real quick. Just hold on.
Families who deserve justice. So if your child under 21 has been diagnosed with type 2 diabetes or fatty liver disease, then visit www.forthepeople.com/food or scan the QR code on screen to learn more. And a little bit of a psychology question before we get into the law. I get asked this all the time. If these allegations are all true, particularly what Cassie Ventura had said, and we'll talk about her testimony too, about what she endured, you know, during these private sessions. Is it like an escalation? Was Sean Combs always, again, taking these allegations as true, was Sean Combs always like this? Or do you get to that power, you have that wealth, you have that celebrity, that you got to go to the next thing. You got to go to the next thing. You got to go to the next thing. It's more of a psychology question, but I haven't had a chance to ask that yet. And I was talking about it over the weekend. I thought it was an interesting question to have.
Well, no, absolutely. Listen, I think that when you are someone who has a lot of money and can do everything, right? You know, the jet skiing after a while is not going to be enough, or traveling, you know, to the south of France every other weekend, that's not going to be enough because you have money. You can buy anything that you want. One girlfriend may not be enough, so several girlfriends are a lot. And then let's try this. there's this interesting interview that he did with the late night talk show host, I think it was Jimmy Fallon, and he talked about having an ambulance outside of his home just in case the drugs he took laid him out. And I thought, well, isn't that interesting? That's someone who is not only someone who can try a lot of things because they've reached kind of a...
Here are 3 reasons your sales team will actually want to use Monday Sales CRM. First, it's
threshold that you and I haven't hit, but he was preparing for it, had money for an ambulance to be outside in case he went to the other side. So it was interesting to hear him during that interview talk about it, because at that time I said to myself, that's someone who's done it all. That's someone who's trying to get a high far past the high that he's gotten because he has so much money that he has to go so high. He's got to have medical help waiting for him. So I think it's along the way. It definitely wasn't on campus at Howard University.
Yeah, the people look back for the past 2 years at interviews he's done, what celebrities have said, and they're saying, if these allegations are true, what are the clues? Were there any clues that were given? Were there things that we should have noticed? Put that to the side. Now we got the trial, okay? And there was a lot of bombshell pieces of testimony or evidence, and I could probably dedicate 2 hours to everything, because I think everything is quite bombshell, but I kind of narrowed it down. And I want to start and get your perspective on it. I want to start real quick with what I think is a big one that came out yesterday. So we're going to talk more about Kid Cudi in a moment, but essentially he had testified that Combs retaliated against him for becoming romantically involved with Cassie Ventura. This is Combs' ex-girlfriend, the star witness in the case. We're going to talk more about her testimony too, but one of the things he claimed was that Sean Combs or his team broke into his house. Okay, yesterday, the prosecution called LAPD officer Chris Ignacio, who responded to Cudi's home and found some gifts that were unwrapped. And that's kind of like what Cudi had testified about. Thought it was weird, felt like somebody had been in his house. And then Ignacio testifies he sees this Cadillac Escalade outside the home, runs the license plate, and boom, it was registered to Bad Boy Productions, one of Combs' companies. I thought, Candace, that was a bombshell. No?
Oh, absolutely. I did. Because listen, now you're getting the connecting of the dots. We've heard about this from other people who have testified, right? But now we have actual digital evidence, if you will. He had to look it up in a system. Who did this belong to? It belonged to Bad Boy. That's the enterprise that we're talking about. These are the groups of people that we're talking about. So now I'm a juror. I just want to hear from that driver of the car, right? We still have to go a little bit further, but that certainly was a bombshell because it connected the dots to say Bad Boy was involved. And this is an official record. And now it's kind of different coming from Cassie. It's different than when it came from Capricorn Clark or Kid Cudi. This is from an officer who looked it up and it was on record. Very, very important.
One of the things we've been focusing here on Sidebar is, these are such wild allegations. Can they be true? Well, I dedicated a whole episode to this guy named Jonathan Oddie, who shot up a Trump property in 2018. At the time when he was interviewed by authorities, he said he was a sex slave of Cassie and Sean Combs. No one believed him at the time, really. And then all of a sudden, his name has come up multiple times during the course of this trial. Kid Cudi mentioning his house being broken in. Really? Is that possible? Well, this is a pretty big piece of evidence. So now let me talk about this because look, the prosecution, it's very clear what's going on. The prosecution wants to establish that Combs was a leader of a criminal organization, a criminal enterprise that was engaged in this pattern of criminal activity. That's how you get to racketeering conspiracy, this agreement to further racketeering activity to serve one common goal, one common purpose, to benefit Sean Combs. And here, prosecutors need to prove 2 underlying predicate crimes. And there are several that are listed in the indictment. There's sex trafficking, there's kidnapping, there's arson, there's bribery, there's obstruction. But that is why I think Kid Cudi was such an important witness and delivered bombshell testimony. I still think he's one of the most important witnesses who's taken the stand. So he talked about a few things. He talked about that his Porsche was set on fire. We heard testimony yesterday from a fire investigator who responded to that fire, said it was targeted, that a Molotov cocktail was used. So Kid Cudi's testimony helps support the arson predicate crime. His testimony also supported kidnapping, right? Testified that Combs may have kidnapped his employee, Capricorn Clark. We're going to get to her testimony too. Him testifying about a break-in supports the idea of a
Man, I think this nigga cooked, bro. I don't know, though. I think Diddy might be cooked, dude. Damn. There's more people? Oh, I've been watching. I've been listening. I've been eating. And I've been rolling my blunt. And I had to get me a beer. But I'm watching.
pattern of criminal activity allegedly conducted by Combs at his request. And by the way, he testified that Combs years later apologized to him for everything, but didn't really get into specifics about what he was apologizing for. But he even described Combs as like a Marvel supervillain when he met him once. Candace, what do you take away from Kid Cudi's testimony? Am I wrong that he might be one of the most pivotal witnesses that's testified so far?
I would have never thought Kid Cudi would be snitching on, testifying against P. Diddy right now, bro. I ain't gonna lie. All people.
Draft emails in an instant with AI that gets your business.
Oh, absolutely. Because here, first of all, we haven't heard from Kid Cudi at all. We haven't heard from him do any interview, do any podcast. This is the first time that he's talking about it.
I will say after Cassie filed her lawsuit, his PR team, right, came out, a representative said, all of this is true, right? So that she had mentioned
that's right.
Yeah, right.
Absolutely. And then I read that in the New York Times, correct. But hearing it from his voice on stand, that makes a difference. To hear him color it and talk about the supervillain, to talk about coming home and getting a phone call from Sean Combs. This was very important testimony to hear it from someone who might seemingly on cross you can't get and say, oh, well, don't you need money? Kid Cudi doesn't need any money. Well, don't you have something in on it for now in terms of what you're trying to get out of it? There's nothing that he wants. He's not dating Cassie anymore. He doesn't need money. And in terms of him just actually talking about it, he had to be subpoenaed to even talk about it. So he's not even looking for 15 minutes of fame. But definitely, when we talk about the pattern of criminal activity, you can actually kind of remove Cassie's testimony here. Inside of his one, sit-down testimony, you can actually get, potentially, if you are a juror, those 2 predicate crimes to create this pattern of criminal activity over the last 10 years. And that's what I found was really interesting for a lot of people who actually, and we'll get to, Capricorn, but even outside of everything else, through just one person alone, you can potentially get to these 2 predicate crimes in various ways. And I thought that was very important, because if you didn't believe Cassie and you thought, oh, maybe there was a problem with her, of her setting the foundation and everybody corroborating her, he as a standalone kind of works on his own in terms for the prosecution and what they need to prove.
That's a really important point. So aside from the fact that I agree, maybe his status, the way he testified will add to his credibility. I think there were aspects of his testimony that didn't necessarily help the prosecution's case. Like, he didn't say Cassie told him that she was repeatedly sexually abused by Sean Combs. I believe he said that she was physically abused, but, him saying, oh, she came to me and said she was sexually abused, that would have been, good testimony for the prosecution, but didn't say that. So, when he doesn't give everything that the prosecution needs, that can make him more credible. But you made a great point. They can get racketeering conspiracy even if the jury doesn't believe that Combs engaged in sex trafficking, right?
That's right. That's right. I thought what was also interesting just in terms of his presentation is that the way he dressed was not like other people who came to the stand. And I thought that added to the fact that he was being as genuine as he could be. He didn't put on a suit. He didn't put on a tie. What I got from him was, look, I have no pretenses, right? I'm just here to tell the truth. And then hopefully I can go back to my life. And I thought that was very important in terms of the authenticity of his presentation and what he said on stand. But absolutely, talk about glue, talk about eye-opening, and talk about hearing it from his own mouth really made a difference.
Not every time you see a witness show up to court wearing a leather jacket, a white T-shirt, and smoking a cigarette before you jump right into court, coming out of an SUV or an Escalade. It was pretty, it was a cool, everybody was like, wow, they were like, he's cool coming on. But no, I think the way he dresses and presents definitely matters. Okay, so you mentioned Capricorn Clark. I agree with you. More bombshell testimony from her. So this is Diddy's former assistant. Testified that Combs basically kidnapped her, right? That's the allegation. Allegedly shows up to her house in LA, allegedly forces her to get dressed, get into a car, go over to Kid Cudi's house, all while she claims that Combs is armed with a gun. So again, supports kidnapping as the underlying charge. Even claims that Combs said to her that he was going to kill Kid Cudi, that she was in that car as Combs and his security went into the rapper's home, that Combs had threatened to kill her if she spoke to police about this. In fact, she claims that he had threatened her before, saying that he would have to kill her if she ever got into contact with Suge Knight again, who
I ain't gonna lie, bro. It look like it's tight on Diddy, bro. I mean, he might get out. I say the only way Diddy beating this shit if Trump in a parting his ass out as well, bro. It's not looking good on him, bro. Not gonna lie.
She used to work for, that's Combs' rival. And by the way, threats are a key component of racketeering as well. There was another part of her testimony that seemed to support kidnapping, where she claims Combs basically locked her up in a building for days to perform lie detector tests over missing jewelry. She was also yet another person to testify that they witnessed Combs be physically violent with Cassie Ventura fine. For example, she explained she watched as Combs kicked her. And we're going to get to Cassie's testimony because she is victim one in this case. But Combs is accused of using force, fraud, coercion to induce Cassie into sex trafficking. So you have a big witness, bombshell.
Man, they ass sick, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. They sick, bro. She was involved in a lot of shit too. I mean, yeah, she got beat up bad by Diddy, but bro, she was volunteering shit, bro. She was trying to get down with the get down gang. That's why I'm like, what the fuck? What's going on?
Testimony that helps support the sex trafficking of Cassie charge, the racketeering charge. And again, I mean, to have racketeering and the claim that Combs uses his staff, his bodyguards, his associates to commit crimes and cover them up, you need people from the inner circle to talk about that environment and what was happening. And, you know, we've already heard testimony from other assistants talk about how this was Combs' kingdom and how they would set up freak-offs and clean up after freak-offs, which, as we know, are key.
He was trying to be on top of the world, bro. I ain't gonna lie. He was trying to be on top of the world. He was on some real dirty kingpin shit without selling liquor drugs, bro. Look at him right there, bro. Look at him, man. He definitely was on some bad. I'm gonna take over this shit one day. I'm gonna run all this business. I'm gonna run everything. I'm telling you, Diddy's a dirty dog, bro. All right, so look, we all know, we all feel like, I know I've been feeling this way for a while. I want to say for about a year now with the Tory LANEZ situation, bro. Let's be real. Did he shoot Megan? Did he really shoot her in her foot? Because it's other people that feel otherwise. And no, I'm not on the bandwagon of people saying, "Oh, she should be locked up or anything." But bro, if she lied on this man, yeah, I'm on the side of that fence, bro. She should be locked up for this shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. She should be in jail. Because she, you know what I'm saying, in this interview right here.
To what happened that night. Just briefly walk us through.
This lady spoke on what happened this night. And this interview was 3 years ago, bro. This shit was 3 years ago.
Literally. What happened that night? It starts you're at a party at Kylie Jenner's house.
I had went there and we were just hanging out and I was ready to go because I had been there all day.
So you guys end up in a car. You, Tory Lanez, your friend at the time, Kelsey, and his driver / security. Tory Lanez, whose real name is Daystar Peterson, is a Grammy-nominated rapper and singer from Canada. Kelsey Harris was one of Megan Thee Stallion's best friends from Houston. There was an argument, and you get out of the car, right?
At that point, the argument wasn't even with me. Like, the argument was with the two people in the back seat. So I asked the driver to pull the car over, like, I'm done with this. And I should have stayed out of the car. Like, I should have not got back in the car. Mm-hmm. And they was like, Megan, just get back in the car. We almost there. Like, just get back in. Mm-hmm. So I get back in the car. It's like it's getting worse.
The arguing in the car.
The arguing in the car is getting worse. And I don't want to be in this car no more. Like, because I see it's getting crazy. Mm-hmm. So I get out the car and it's like everything happens so fast. Yes. And all I hear is this man screaming. He said, dance, and he started shooting. And I'm just like, oh my God. Like,
all right, so if it's a serious situation, bro. What movie was that off of us when he said, dance, bitch? You really think Tory Lanez in his time like that with everything going on, he really gonna tell her to dance before he shoot her in the foot?
He shot a couple of times. And I
So
was
is
so
he
scared.
in the car shooting from the car, Megan?
He
How
is standing up over the window,
Okay.
shooting. And I didn't even want to move. I didn't want to move too quick, like, cause I'm like, oh my God, if I take the wrong step, I don't know if he can shoot something that's like super important. I don't know if he could shoot me and kill me. Like,
Were you afraid for your life at that time?
I was really scared because I had never been shot at before. And I looked down at my feet because I wasn't even, the adrenaline is pumping so hard. I'm not sure if he hit me. Like, I feel it, but I don't understand.
Was it blood running from her foot from the glass, or was it from the bullet? And who shot? You said he shot. I don't know, man.
Understand what's happening. So I look down at my feet and I'm like, oh my God, like I'm really bleeding. So I like drop down and I crawl in somebody's driveway. Like, I can't believe he shot me.
And what is he saying, Tory Lanez saying
He is
after
apologizing. He's like, I'm so sorry. Please don't tell nobody. I'll give y'all $1 million if y'all don't say nothing. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, what are you offering me money right now? Help me. Like, and if you sorry, just help me. Like,
but at that moment,
we didn't even make it to the house. Like, somebody had already called the police, and it was like so many of them. It was helicopters. I was like, oh my God, we all about to die. Like, the George Floyd incident had just happened. The police are definitely very much shoot first, ask questions after. So I'm like, it's a hot gun in the car. I'm bleeding. I've been shot. They about to kill somebody. Like, something bad is about to happen.
So somebody hears the gunshots, they call the police. The police come, and they say what to you?
They tell everybody to get out the car.
Get out of the car. TMZ obtained video from that night.
And you could see the footage of me in the swimsuit, limping backwards, feet bleeding.
And they say to you, what happened here?
I don't remember everything they said to me, but I remember them asking me what's happening, what happened to you, and I didn't want them to kill any of us or shoot any of us. So I just said I stepped on glass because I didn't.
Why did you say that? Why didn't you say he shot me?
I didn't. For some reason, I was just trying to protect all of us because I didn't want them to kill us. Like, even though this person just.
Why she say she stepped on glass if she was a victim of getting shot, though, bro? Want that question to believe you're protecting somebody. She was protecting somebody that night, bro. Because any normal victim, I don't give a fuck what's going on, bro. If somebody's shot, like, call for help because you can't bleed that shit out, especially moving after being shot, bro. You bleed out, you put pressure on that shit, you can die. You know, and what's crazy, it don't matter what injury it is, because, you know, it could be from a little ass 22, bro. Everybody know them 22 bullets travel, bro. I'm talking about travel, worse than James Harden, gang.
Just did this to me. My first reaction still was to try to save us. Like, I didn't want to see anybody die. So I just said, I stepped on glass. So when I see people trying to use that against me, like trying to act like I'm lying, oh, she stepped on glass, she never got shot. I'm the one who said I stepped on glass. I was lying to protect all of us. And sometimes I wish I really would have never said that.
You wish you would have just told the truth.
I wish I would have told the truth, but they use that against me, like trying to act like I'm lying. Oh, she stepped on glass, she never got shot. I'm the one who said I stepped on glass. I was lying to protect all of us. And sometimes I wish I really would have never said that.
You wish you would have just told the truth.
I wish I would have told the truth.
Oh,
but
I seen what Gal did.
if it saved all of us from dying, then that's just probably what it was meant to be.
So when you told the police you stepped on glass, did they believe you?
I don't know.
So how did you go from the glass, did you go to the hospital?
So
right
they
after
took
that?
me straight to the hospital,
Mm-hmm.
and the police questioned me, and I said it was just glass.
You still stuck with that
I
story.
stuck with it was glass. And right as the officers was like, okay, we done with this, we leaving, the doctor came in and he was like, you know, you got bullets in both of your feet. Like, you got fragments in this foot, and it's like right on the back of your Achilles. And I'm like,
there is a medical report that says that there were bullets.
Hold on, I didn't know she was actually. So did they take her to the hospital when she got shot, bro? Or was she? Cause I didn't know she actually was in a hospital bed. Cause COVID was going on. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, they picked her up and put her in the ambulance. I ain't see none of this shit. Bro, I ain't seen none of this. I didn't even know she was in the hospital. The ambulance had put her in there after she had got shot. Crying, bro. Definitely crying. Hey, I ain't trying to be bogus or nothing like that, bro, but look how she, look, bro, just look. I be looking at details too. Hold on. Look how she looking at the prize. She like kind of popped a little bit. So like, I look over that side eye right there. Try to see the prize. Yeah, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I hope she didn't lie about that shit. I hope she didn't lie about that shit, bro. I'm pretty sure she got shot that day, though, for sure. I guarantee she got shot, but it wasn't by no Tory Lanez. I don't think Tory shot her. I don't think he shot her, bro. I think somebody else shot her. I'm gonna have to see. See, they stopped them.
And vicinity 1630 Brenner posting a backup area unit supervisor following possible shooting suspect, Hollywood and Point
What did shit happen?
Avoid coming.
What? After this shit happened?
Avoid coming.
Hollywood and La Brea.
Where are your windows? Where are your windows?
Roll down all your
1631 past Hollywood and from also Hollywood unit responder response to shutdown Hollywood also.
Turn the car off.
1631, do you have a vehicle description and license plate?
Roger, it's going to be a new Cadillac Escalade, license plate A John Ocean Union 580.
Guy without the shirt. Move to the left. Yeah, keep going. Keep going. Keep moving, keep moving. Keep going. Keep moving. Keep going. Rear passenger, female, step out of the vehicle. Give me your hands. Show us your hands. Come out with your hands up. Okay? Come out, female passenger, with your hands up. Hands up. Alright, move back to the sound of my voice. Keep your hands up. Move back to the sound of my voice. Move back. Keep going. Keep going. Hey, stop, stop. Move to the left. Keep moving.
Chief, I'm on mama, boy. You can see that motherfucker from right here, though. Yeah, home. Beast. No, boy,
Keep coming back to the sound of my voice.
that motherfucking poking on what though? I ain't gonna lie, I saw that. I saw that.
By either La Brea, Hollywood, or
Passengers, step out of the vehicle. I see you.
They around.
Step out of the vehicle.
Get out of the vehicle. Hurry up. We're ready to straight man. Face away from us. Come out with your hands up. Okay, my hands are up. Okay, get out. Face away from us. Face away from us. Okay, keep moving back. Keep moving. Keep moving. Keep moving. Keep moving. Keep moving. Okay, stop. Move a little to the right. Get on your knees.
Go live on my. For the ones that's like stopping and leaving, how y'all doing, man? My name Tonio. I got caught up on I'm still getting caught up on the Tory Lanez situation. We done talked about the NBA YoungBoy, Charleston White, catching up on them. My next situation, probably that's gonna be the ending, is the WACK 100 and the Nipsey Hussle situation. I wanted to make that on my last little topic. So you know what I'm saying? I'm just checking. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel.
I know.
It's gonna be fine.
Who they put in the cup? Who they just put in the handcuff? Hold on.
I know.
It's gonna be fine.
Bro, did they have Megan on the floor and cause she didn't tell them folks she got shot right away. That's probably what it is. Yeah, I know that's what it is. It gotta be.
You see something?
Yeah, it's over here.
Raj.
Same here.
Is it, had it gone to slide lock because it was empty?
Yeah, it looks like it. Is it warm?
No, we got it.
Yeah. Has warm to touch? Check it around. It's gone, huh?
Okay.
Hey, Walker. Wanna go to the blister?
They need lighter.
It doesn't have instructions.
Empty?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna just leave it open.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
We have got.
That's a lot of blood.
I see you, boy. I see you in the chat. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Looking at this video and all the footage, it looked like everybody was getting treated as a suspect that night, not just Tory Lanez. Because, bro, how they all got hammed up, how they have them hammed up and shit, like, bro, that's beyond me. Let's see what they talking about on the jumper.
Hey, before you watch this video, what if I were to tell you that you can use YouTube with videos like you're watching right now, and you
So have y'all seen the 36hourslater.com that Tory Lanez and his team released today?
Okay.
Have you seen it?
I've seen part of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So go ahead. Like,
Is that, first of all, that Megan body cam footage is not new, right?
It's okay. So yes, no. So it wasn't public, like the full thing. Meaning, like there's the footage from like the sky. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
But like the full footage, and then the body cam from Sean. I think was not played in court because Sean just admitted, I told the police this.
Because she clearly, in that body cam footage, says that it's glass in her foot.
And,
you seen it?
Yeah, she said it on the
No, and like beyond that though, so and outside of her saying I stepped on glass, again, initially, right? So why I think it was like very like suspicious is she's sitting down talking like to the cop, not frantic at all, calm, stoic, don't appear to be in pain. And I'm like, a gunshot victim, you as a woman, you guys, bro, you gonna be frantic, right? You're like, oh, and then two, like not only did like she say I stepped on glass, while she was walking out the car, before she even said anything, the police said, oh, she just stepped on glass. I'm stoic, don't appear to be in pain. Right? And then, it's crazy. You feel me? And then when she like, and when the cop like went like towards like the black SUV, they seen like the glass that she actually stepped on.
Why was this not presented?
It was presented, but he still got convicted. And that's what they're saying.
Crazy.
Right? No, but my theory is this, because a gun was shot. Now, when she's in a hospital bed, she says, feel me? And then when she like, and when the cop like went like towards like the black SUV, they seen like the glass that she actually stepped on.
Why was this not presented?
Why the hell?
It was.
He do amazing on his videos, bro, when he by himself. It seems like as soon as he get around other people, he get the stuttering and shit. Calm down, brother. Damn.
Presented, but he still got convicted. And that's what they're saying.
Crazy.
Right? No, but my theory is this, because a gun was shot. Now, when she's in a hospital bed, she says, or she told like the doctor, I stepped on glass the other day and I stepped on glass today as well. My theory is when she stepped on
big ass feet, just stepping on all kinds of glass.
Well, alleged alcoholic, okay? Well, again, alleged alcoholic.
That's crazy.
So my theory is when she stepped on glass the other day, she still had cuts, right? Now, when she got into the argument with Kelsey, because they actually showed pictures of Kelsey was torn up. And then there's rap lyrics that was not used in court of Megan Thee Stallion rapping and bragging about Kelsey, talking about snitch who? I ain't tell no police who shot me, right? How who got her chain snatched still talking? So Megan is rapping and bragging about whooping the out of Kelsey. Now, is it out of the realm of possibility of who just got torn the out about, bro, Kelsey's leg got digs in it, scratches in it, cuts, is crazy, bleeding from her leg. So is it out of the realm of possibility that a bitch who just got up by somebody 6 inches taller, at about 40 pounds heavier, grab a gun and started firing? Now, I do believe that Kelsey did fire a gun towards Meg, but what I do believe is because of the cut from the other day on her leg still, that when she was fired, it never hit her. It ricocheted, there was bullet fragments, and Megan stepped on the bullet fragments and it got into her foot. However, I don't believe that Tory Lanez sat Dan's and shot her legs. Now,
Yeah,
Megan, in her first statement, said...
Exactly.
So do you believe that he aimed to shot it?
Exactly. Who the hell gonna, during the crime, you know, in this series, everybody is famous. You gonna really sit there and say, damn, dance, bitch. Like, bro, get the fuck out of here, bro. What the hell? Ain't no way in hell that man said no shit like that. I don't buy it.
At her and tried to shoot at her.
I'll be real. I've been 100% convinced. My mind has been changed. At first, I thought Tory Lanez, nigga, you 100% guilty because I was in court. But a lot of things like that's coming out now, some was not really like played in court. Now I'm seeing, I'm like, hold on, bro, right? It's the full story. And then, right?
So you don't believe he intentionally shot at her? Where did the bullet come from?
I don't believe Tory Lanez touched that gun at all.
Who shot the gun?
I think Kelsey shot the gun, right? Because also, too, the owner of the gun.
Oh, before you leave, can you turn that document?
Her own best friend probably shot her, bro. It probably was her best friend. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Her best friend probably the one that shot. And I think Tory Lanez knew who shot her too. He just don't want to be called no snitch. That's what it looks like to me. I don't think Tory want to get called no rat, bro. But let's be real. Who the hell want that on their jacket that you snitched on somebody, gang? Nobody, bro. What the fuck? Nobody.
Into a PDF for me? Thanks.
At 5:30 on a Friday? Actually, wait. I think it'd be easier to use Scribe and show you how to do it.
What?
I just sent you a step-by-step.
The identity or the name of who owned the gun has been sealed by the prosecutors.
Which is odd.
Why would it be sealed?
Sealed by the prosecutor shows that it's definitely not Tory's.
Come on, right? It's Kelsey.
Definitely not Tory's. But he's not allowed to own a firearm anyway, right?
Tory Lanez?
Yeah, if you're like a foreign citizen, you can't.
No. Well, no.
He can get permission to have a firearm in the States.
If he has a green card.
Which I'm assuming he has.
No, because in any country, there's the ability to carry a firearm in if it is needed. That's what presidents and all that use for their security when they go to, or regular citizens. I learned this when I was going to Africa and the white dudes was carrying guns to the airport because they go out there to go hunting.
Sure.
So you can get allowances to take guns you can get allowances to carry guns in countries that have a restriction on guns. So you definitely could get one to carry one in the United States for security.
No.
Not to say, that he did or didn't have that.
In California specifically,
we probably got the strictest
You have to have at least a green card, meaning this, okay? If
you need to be attempting citizenship.
Yeah, if you are in a Sali, you are on a visiting visa, you are a refugee, something like that, you cannot own a gun. In California, you have to have a permanent resident card to own a gun, you feel me? And, like in California.
Okay.
You feel me?
So, but regardless, the gun...
I ain't gonna lie, bro. That gun law shit stupid as fuck, bro. Because a motherfucker coming here right now, and just because you a felon, you going to jail. Because them bitches in this bitch. I ain't gonna lie to you. So, if I get locked up, I'd rather get caught with that bitch than without it. I ain't the one to brag or like show shit on, you know what I'm saying? That, oh, I got a gun ass nigga. I ain't one of those, but bruh, just know for a fact they in this bitch. If you ever think about jumping Froggy, man, you better hop her in the right rigor, bro. I'm on your ass.
For some reason, they're not showing who the registered owner is, and it's most likly 99% not Tory Lanez.
Because the gun,
it's that bitch shit.
The gun was like a like
a 380.
No, it was like a brightish color. I don't want to say if it's like light green or pink. You feel me?
I want to clarify this. According to AI,
it's a pink gun, man. Just look. I guarantee it's that bitch shit, bro. I guarantee that he didn't shoot her. I know for a fact he didn't shoot her. He just don't get labeled as no snitch. Because, that's a bad look on him. But, bro, your life is on the line, brother. What is you going to do? Are you going to tell them people that, hey, man, listen, I ain't really like this, but I might got some information for y'all. Just saying, bro. Are you gonna keep getting stabbed up in there, bro? Because then nobody help you. So he got some decisions to make as a man, bro. Do you want to go home with your family? Do you want to go to jail or you want to go home? You better pick it. He better pick it. He better pick it, bro. Fast. You better think fast, bro. He's running out of time, bro. Tory running out of time. He's just gonna snitch, tell him what's going on, or you just gonna be like, hey man, we in this bitch stuck it. We stuck it right at the yard again where you just got stabbed up. They said you got stabbed up in the yard, but in the footage said you got stabbed up on the deck. It's crazy.
Yes, foreign nationals can own guns in California, but there are restrictions and requirements. Specifically, non-immigrant aliens are generally prohibited from possessing firearms unless they meet certain exceptions. He can have I'm sure with the money he has, he can afford to get this pushed through.
But it's not his gun, though, is the whole point.
Yeah, and even with
it's not his gun, though.
Even with his security, and when they seal the owner of the gun, it could be a situation where there's like a company or something who has security and they might have, hey, Tory, we'll let you carry this gun for you.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. I think dude act just like Flacco. He act just like Flacco, and Flacco act just like DJ Academic. DJ Academics and Flacco, they like brothers and shit, lost brothers and shit. Like they're brethrens and shit.
Your own protection, but they probably petitioned to the prosecutor like, hey, this is what we do as a business and yada, yada, yada. Yeah. Can you just exclude that we were the people who technically own it? There's a lot that
or
goes on.
Or it's Kelsey's gun.
Hey, this off topic. Did he take suspect job? Oh, we getting into that too. We gonna be on this bitch, bro. We gonna be on this. So when y'all done from them, come over here. Come over here. When you done over there, come over here, please. I said please. Because I said it with manners. And I'm using manners. That's from Granny. I'm just saying. I said please. When y'all done from over there, slide to Tonio TV. That's all I'm saying. The ad was still on that bitch too high.
Or it's Kelsey's gun.
Well, the gun was like a bright color.
But
so that kind of adds more credence to it being a girl's gun.
When you're looking at 10 years in prison and you're a musician who can make millions and you're signed to a record label, all this would have came out if it was going to impact the case. Listen, the man was already convicted.
Hey, people in the chat, I don't know who in the chat, but listen, if y'all was in Tory Lane's shoes, bro, and you know you had a rat, what would y'all do, bro? And y'all know, some people saying the snitching is different now. So if it was against a female, knowing that she know the information, she's not trying to get brought out. If she really know this information, why is she holding it? Knowing this man just got stabbed up, does she have no care? So any other regular female I would know, bro, I feel like she'll be on some, this shit ain't right. This man locked up, fight for his life. I understand I got shot in the situation, but to watch him go through this, I can't handle no more. So why in the fuck, if she a real bitch, why the fuck she ain't, you know what I'm saying? Why you ain't looking out, right? Hey, look out for me. I'm fucked up. I'm getting stabbed up in this bitch all because you got shot in your big ass foot, bro. And it wasn't even me. Like, come on, bro.
With all this evidence apparently exposed. On top of that, I read somewhere that he actually, on a phone call, admitted to somebody that he shot. That he shot Meg. And here's the thing. If Kelsey really shot at her during court, why didn't anyone say that? Why didn't someone say, no, it was Kelsey who shot her and I tried to wrestle the gun away?
Who?
No one said it. He didn't even testify on his own behalf.
No, but who would have said it though?
He could have said it.
No, yeah, Tory on the, again, Tory said, I am bound to certain rules and regulations and I'm not allowed to take a stand and say that person shot somebody.
Why?
Because he don't want to be a snitch, he said, which is
man, get the hell out of here. Listen. If two chicks are conspiring against you, lying on you, there's a rule in snitching. Once somebody start lying on you, You have the right to tell on him. Even a hood dude will tell you that. Because it's like this. We rob a spot. You the trigger man.
Hold on. He said what? What'd he say? I missed that.
You lying on you, there's a rule in stitching. Once somebody start lying on you, you have the right to tell on them.
Ain't no way, boy. Somebody lied on you, bro. That mean you give you the right to just start snitching and being a motherfucking Takashi? I don't know, bro. I ain't never heard no shit like that, bro. That's new to me, bro. Just new to my ears. Holy.
Even a hood dude will tell you that. Because it's like this. We rob a spot. You the trigger man. They say, who the trigger man? We might not stitch on you. We might not say, oh, he shot. But the minute you try to say it was me or Lush and it was you, we now are absolved of that. And we can say, no. It was him. That's a rule of snitching.
Listen, I've brought it up with the Troy Ave and Tax Stone situation. Tax Stone started telling on Troy Ave first, and everybody said Troy Ave is a rat because Troy Ave said, what? I sat in jail for 3 months when this first happened. I didn't talk. I didn't tell nothing.
How the fuck they call him a rat? He's still sitting in prison. You can't call nobody no rat. They still doing their time, though.
Get out of jail, you get arrested, and within a month, you write in a letter to the judge like, bro, Troy Ave shot him. Like, why am I here? So people have said you cannot like out snitch somebody.
The problem with
two wrongs don't make a right.
No, the problem with what you're saying is when you say I ask people. 90% of the people you asked ain't never been in this situation.
Well,
the other 10% are people who aren't even street people, never been in no crime situation. I'm telling you,
that's true.
And the chat will confirm. If you guys are all caught up in a situation, and the person who did the most damage starts trying to put that on you, guess what? It's either don't say nothing at all, or as soon as somebody start talking, we all start talking.
That's for civilians' common sense.
That's not civilians.
You're speaking from a very common sense perspective.
That is not a rule just for civilians.
It's never okay.
Podcast, a brick has said the exact opposite.
Yeah, it's never okay to tell. I have homies that is like
common
literally.
Sense, you're right, but the streets is different.
I don't care what Brick said. The streets, whoever you think is from the streets saying that is lying to you.
Brandon,
the minute somebody start telling and lying,
then you can tell too.
Then it's opened up for everybody to start telling what happened.
I wonder if I should.
You can't compare yourself to nobody, bro, especially when it comes to committing crimes, bro. And for a fact, I know, bro, if you ain't never committed a crime in a day in your life, you shouldn't even really be. I mean, everybody entitled to their own opinion, but you can't have no strong, for a fact opinion about it, brother. If you ain't never been in a situation like that, knowing that you wouldn't even put yourself in that situation, bro. You can't speak on that, gang. You ain't got no right.
Raise my prices.
Yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie. I got more. We in this bitch, man. We in this bitch, man. If you don't like it, man, you can move around. We don't give a fuck. Hey, we on this bitch. High as hell. We off the gas only. Light that shit up. Roll up. You know what I'm saying? Put that AirPod in, or if you got the headphones with the string. Ain't wrong with that. It is what it is. You know. Fuck it. We on here though. Hey, but on some real shit, Poetic Flacco video though, what? We gonna check out his shit on the Diddy situation too, cause he actually better.
Congresswoman Anna Paulina is the
like. I'm gonna be real.
Tory Lanez team just revealed bombshell information that will exonerate Tory Lanez and destroy and ruin Megan Thee Stallion's career and her credibility, and they laid everything out on a new website. Congresswoman Anna Paulina is the mastermind behind this new website to exonerate Tory Lanez. And it all stemmed from a tweet that she posted a week ago where she says in 36 hours, we will be releasing new bombshell information that would exonerate Tory Lanez. It wasn't released within 36 hours, but instead they started a website coined after the term 36 hours later and released all the information on that website. A lot of people have questioned her motives, why a congresswoman, a Republican at that, wants to get involved in a Tory Lanez, Megan Thee Stallion hip-hop drama, but she just came out to say she's involved because she truly believes that Tory Lanez was railroaded by a corrupt democratic system. Tory's team did a great job at telling the full story and not just bombarding us with new information right away. One of the initial pieces in the first step, they pointed out information that contradicted the storyline that Tory Lanez told Megan Thee Stallion's dance bit and then fired 6 shots at her. They released footage of Megan Thee Stallion admitting that she stepped on glass, but not just that. In this interaction with the police, Megan Thee Stallion was very concerned about her going to jail and her being in trouble. And to me, that's very strange. A gunshot victim being really concerned about the police discovering something that could send her to jail doesn't make sense to me. And this isn't Megan Thee Stallion's first run-in with the law. Megan Thee Stallion has a long rap sheet, bro. Megan Thee Stallion has multiple mugshots out there. So Megan Thee Stallion understands the law. If you did nothing wrong and you are the gunshot victim, why would you be going to jail for getting shot?
What's that? Do you think we can go to jail? I don't know. We're trying to figure it all out. As long as you guys cooperate with us and you guys tell us what happened, we'll go accordingly, okay? But if you guys are not telling us, if you guys are, then I don't think... I really cannot go to jail. Okay. I cannot have that on my image. Okay. So how did that happen to you? Glass. Glass? Where? Where we were coming from. I'm not from here, so I... Okay.
That's the only place you got shot at? That's the only place you got shot?
I didn't get shot.
Oh, you didn't?
Oh, man. I mean, no, sir.
She was also very concerned about her image and how this story would make her look. The storyline of getting super drunk at Kylie Jenner's house, trying to fight Kylie Jenner, fighting your best friend, fighting a man that night, being exposed for sleeping with the man that your best friend is doing a sneaky link with, that looks bad for you. That looks horrible. And then stepping on a glass because you're super intoxicated and you're just drunk looks horrible. But the storyline of this really angry man shot at you because you stood up for yourself, now that storyline looks wonderful for your career. So you could understand.
Bro, so I went to the bathroom, right? Why I go to the bathroom? Bro, why the fuck my sons, they didn't put Mountain Dew in the cat bowl, bro. Mountain Dew in the cat bowl, bro. And I thought it was piss. I'm like, which one of y'all pissed in the cat bowl? Because they do some crazy ass shit, man. These kids, man. Why would you do that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't got time for this shit, boy. What is wrong with y'all, man? But that's what shit.
Understand how that got concocted as soon as she picked up that phone and called Rock Nation about the.
Why would you put Mountain Dew in the fucking cat bowl? My kids, bro, and they boys. I know boys gonna be boys, bro, but what the fuck, bro? Shit don't make no sense.
"Quote unquote" incident afterwards.
And he probably watching this live.
I can almost tell you how that conversation went, bro. Don't say nothing. Let's intervene. Let's try to get this all cleaned up.
Like, he really put captive. I think he pissed in that bowl. I ain't smell it or nothing like that.
Because looking like a horrible drunk who was sleeping with your best friend's man looks crazy. Now, the police didn't just take her word for it. The police did their investigation at the scene. And at the scene, they discovered enough evidence to show that Megan Thee Stallion stepped on glass, which is why when the police charged Tory Lanez initially, they only charged Tory Lanez for gun possession because they found a gun, I think, on the passenger side of the vehicle.
Shooting or anything? That's how we got dispatched.
Well, we have the gun here, and then we have other units. They're searching the house where it happened. So that's all we have so far.
So nothing happened in the vehicle.
No, we don't have any casings. No.
Okay, from what you've been told.
And then there's some cash over, looks like
Was the person who got caught with the other people here that you have in handcuffs? Were they all together?
They were all together. Yes, they were all in the same car.
Okay. And then, do we know how she got cut?
I believe when she stepped down, there's a glass. She dropped a glass bottle, and then I think she stepped on it and cut herself, getting out of the vehicle.
Okay. So her friends didn't cut her then.
Right. Well. Yeah.
Tory, rear passenger, step out of the vehicle. See your hands. Show us your hands. Come out with your hands up. Okay? Come out, people passenger, with your hands up. Hands up. All right, move back to the sound of my voice.
So, and on glass.
Man, I don't know, bro. I think then the truth gonna come to the light at the end of the day, y'all. I feel like whoever's lying about this situation, and this man got to sit down and do time for some shit he didn't even do, bro. I think that shit crazy. I think that shit is bogus. This shit's beyond me, bro. I just don't understand, why do people constantly put themselves in these type of situations as a grown man? As a grown man, we too grown to be getting caught up in some fuckery. And especially you rich. And then you in this situation with Megan Thee Stallion, bro, when you can be facing more time than the judge even gave you, bro. Because you already know the justice system, they don't play about these females. So motherfucker got to start thinking, using their head. Otherwise, people are, you could get caught up in a Tory Lanez situation from a blink of an eye, Joe. Like, motherfucker got to start using that shit. Start being cautious. Start moving cautious. You're going to have to, or you're going to be caught up in a situation like this. Caught up in a Tory Lanez situation, bro. Something you don't want. You don't want that. And shout out everybody that been like stopping by, hitting the light. You know what I'm saying? Just showing love. I appreciate everybody. I don't really do these live streams. Like, I've been doing these weekends just to see how I go. I mean, it's been going okay afterwards. I feel like I get the views afterwards. It's fine. But I don't even know what to do, how to start on here. Like, I just be going my live stream, going about it, and try to get better each live, bro. It's like restarting a video, like you doing a video again. Now you got to get adapted to the live streams like you creating your video now, because it's like, yeah, I get a little like, what you call it, stage frightened a little bit, even though I'm the only one in the goddamn room, bro. I still get motherfuckers still like, damn, how would I do? How am I doing on here? Like, no feedback. Like, bro, get better. Like, just keep doing it, bro. So, but we got some more shit to talk about. If people still want me to talk, hey, I could be on this shit all night, bro. I ain't gonna lie. But the main shit I really wanted to talk about, I already talked about, bro. I mean, maybe I do need a Twitch, bro. Maybe it's best because I can just react to everything I want to react to. Folks, hairline janky. His hairline janky as hell, man. I ain't gonna lie. So what we got on here? Let's see what we got. This the dude right
where the
here.
security guard.
This the dude that got into it with Almighty Suspect. So Almighty Suspect, bro, from no jumper. Like, bro, this shit crazy as hell. With this dude named Brandon. This guy.
He liked to wrestle in his own match.
3 days ago. Brandon.
He liked to wrestle in his own.
I'm about to catch y'all up to speed if y'all haven't watched the video. So look, man. So a guy named Brandon Tucker, he used to like do, I don't want to say wrestling or something like physical sports, far as fighting. And it's a lot of people that say he was really, really good at it, bro. They say he was good at what he do. So him and Almighty Suspect had got into it, but we gonna have to go all the way back. It's like repeating it. Like, you feel me? Like, we gotta go all the way back. Like when they first got into it, bro. Oh shit, my bad. Like I'm telling you, bro, when they first got into it, bro. They first little situation when he first came to No Jumper, they got into it was just a regular conversation, bro. Regular, they was talking, they was like getting to know each other of how, because it's obviously dude wanted his job from the jump. So this was dude first interview on No Jumper with suspect, and it was somebody else. I'm gonna show you the clip.
I said this nigga.
So like
Hardy came with the Hardy.
You came with the
Pause it. So Almighty Suspect get into is this dude named Brandon Tucker, bro, from No Jumper. Dude be on viral something. It's a Cali podcast. He like hosts with them. He from Long Beach, California. And there's a couple of his homies is from Long Beach. So he ended up reverting going to No Jumper for interviews because of Poetic Flacco. He knew who Poetic Flacco was, so Flacco was looking out for him. You know what I'm saying? Flacco got the connects where he can just put a motherfucker on, as what they say. So he ended up going on No Jumper, chopping it up with Almighty Suspect, a few other individuals, and we ran across this interview, this podcast right here. And then we got this. This how it started, though. This how their conversation started. They do not like each other. And you can see it from the motherfucking jump. They did not like each other when they first met each other, brother. Telling you, they did not like each other at all, bro. At all, whatsoever.
You came with the Hardy R. You came with the Hardy R.
Welcome to No Jumper, man. It's another day here.
And it started with Almighty Suspect saying, it started with him saying the N-word, bro. He didn't like the fact that Almighty Suspect was dropping the hard ER word, bro. He didn't like it at all. And Almighty Suspect didn't like the fact that dude was questioning him about if he can say the N-word. Any black man, bro, if you black, you really saying the hard ER. It's like you really being disrespectful to our ancestor, bro, because you just constantly blurring it out. Even when we say the N-word, bro, like that shit ain't cool. And especially being around a whole bunch of white motherfuckers, I'ma just be honest with you. Like, if you really comfortable with being around a whole bunch of vanillas and you constantly saying the hard ER in front of them, bro. So it's obvious to me that you don't got no respect for what our people went through, bro. We don't got respect for ourselves. I get it. Yeah, we kill each other. That's what y'all want to say. But, bro, we talking about people that put a mark to this shit. It ain't just about them saying the word. It's about how they saying it, bro. Look how they doing when they say it. No respect. We do not respect. Oh, we don't give a fuck, bro. We don't care, bro. Shit like this, conversation like this, straight off the back. And the motherfucking Culture Vulture made sure that the beginning of the video, even though he wasn't there, even though Adam 22 wasn't there, he made sure the start of this video was a start like this, bro. Start like this. He said, that's how Suspect gonna come off. This was a month ago. And then we're gonna go a month later.
Hardy R.
I came with the Hardy.
You came with the R. You came with the Hardy R. You came with the Hardy R.
Welcome to No Jumper, man. It's another day here. We got some random fat.
We already arguing. Hey,
it's your boy.
We got a light skinned nigga.
You know what we do here. Supposedly, I call niggas. With the
nigga, you said a Hardy R. You said a Hardy R.
Supposedly offended with some shit.
I ain't offended. I'm just
it's
asking.
imaginary. Because why would I ever call another black man the hard R?
I'm
what
not
are you
offended,
even talking about?
I'm just asking.
Weird ass
Hardy R.
Maybe we can try to stay
What
past
you
this
talking
episode.
about?
No,
I didn't say no curse words. I'm not gonna curse. Hey, you said the Hardy R.
You sound retarded.
Did you say Hardy R? Then you said
stupid.
some nonsense. Then I said maybe it was white blood stirring up in you.
Why would you ask me if I would say the Hardy R?
Because that's what you said.
You don't know what you talking
I heard it, and then
nigga.
I asked you, did you slur your speech?
That ain't what I said, nigga.
Then I asked you if you slurred.
That ain't what I said,
I asked
nigga.
you if you slurred your speech.
That ain't what I said,
And then you went into a whole rant about whatever you're talking about.
That ain't what I said,
You said a Hardy R. I heard it. My ears work fine. You did.
You
imagine this nigga right here, this light skinned nigga right here, this high yellow nigga right here. said a hard ER. That's what happened.
Guys, we are live.
I ain't mixed with nothing.
Hey, we're live.
Weird ass.
We are starting the show.
What's wrong with you?
What's going on, guys? Josh here. We got
It started with a conversation, bro. Him off the back where suspect messed up, he got mad and just did an intro and emotional and on some light skin shit from the jump, bro.
Some random fat nigga.
Brandon.
We have
our
Almighty
homeboy
too.
Brandon here, and of course the six-figure Susker himself, Almighty
Sure
Suspect.
is.
What you guys are jumping into was a conversation that happened literally as we were trying to go live. So if you seem a little confused and off, like you're jumping in, don't worry.
Because this nigga confused and off. That's why it's a stupid confused and off conversation. Nigga asked me if I said the hard R. What the fuck is this weird ass nigga talking to? This nigga crazy. Who the fuck is you talking to? Then nigga gonna insinuate cause I'm light skinned, I had to, I'm mixed or something. And then I went to say, nigga, if I'm light skinned, first of all, there's no white people in my immediate family. And then I went to say, if you're African American, we all do. So what the fuck is you talking about, weirdo? And I never call another black man a hard R. Nigga, so watch who you talking to up here, nigga.
Hey.
What's wrong with you?
That's what's up. I love to hear that. I love to hear that, bro. But why you using it in front of them people though?
The nigga so mad it seemed like he said it, don't he? A hit dog gonna holler every time. I'll never call another
this
black.
what I do
You're
up
not
here.
black.
If
You're
you know
high, you're
me,
high
that's
yellow,
what I do,
nigga. You're high
If a
yellow,
nigga
nigga.
say something
You're
I don't
high
like,
yellow.
this
You're
the
not
energy
black.
he
You're
keep.
high yellow.
High yellow,
You're
my
high
ass,
yellow.
nigga.
That's
So
what you
what?
is. That's
Nigga,
what you are.
then stop me
At
from
least you
saying
acknowledge
niggity.
it. At least
Stop
you
me from saying
acknowledge it.
niggity.
At least you
Stop me
acknowledge
from
it.
saying
At least
niggity
you
and define
acknowledge it.
black.
I
Nigga,
also have
everybody
never
in my
used the hard
family
R.
black. Nigga, don't ever play with me. Nigga, it's a black man standing before you.
You should
nigga.
never, but I know
Fuck
what I
wrong
heard.
with you.
I know what I heard.
Nigga, you sound stupid.
I don't need to
You
lie.
sound stupid.
I don't need to go
You
ahead
sound
and
dumb.
lie.
You sound dumb.
I sound
when
dumb
the
because
fuck
I'm
I ever
telling.
call somebody the hard R up here ever?
The nigga said
fuck
it.
is this weirdo
Maybe he
talking
slurred his
about?
speech, but I promise you he said it.
Slur my
I
speech.
promise you
I'm
said it.
speaking very
It
clearly
doesn't
up
matter.
here, brother
It
man.
doesn't matter.
What's wrong with you?
It doesn't matter.
Weird ass,
It doesn't
random
matter.
old ass nigga.
My blood not
Outta
going
here,
up over
nigga.
this
Don't
shit.
What you talking
I
about?
know what
nigga?
I say what I want to say, nigga. You
and
said
that's
a hard
why.
ER, and that's
No, I
it.
didn't.
So
Nigga,
why you still
sound dumb?
Why you still posturing?
Because who
you
the fuck
say
is
what
you
you want to
playing
say.
with? Nigga,
I say what I want to say.
Grown ass
and that's the
man.
end
Fucking
of
get
it.
the fuck out of here,
Listen,
weird ass
oh
nigga.
my
Don't ever
God.
play with me, nigga.
Weird
Like I
ass
said,
nigga.
I ain't never said no hard R to no nigga ever.
What
Nigga,
is
and if
wrong
I
with
did,
that?
if I did, do something about it,
What does it mean to call
nigga.
somebody
If I
weird?
did,
What
do
does it mean to
something
call
about it,
somebody
nigga.
weird? What does
That's
it
what
mean
I
to call
thought.
somebody weird?
That's what I thought.
What does
Let's
that
get
even
to
mean?
the topics.
Probably same thing when you
Shut
call
up.
a nigga a hard
Shut
ER.
up, nigga. Let's
you call
get
a
to the
hard
topic.
ER. Yeah.
Shut up,
I don't
nigga.
know.
Let's get to the
I
topic.
don't know, man. Some
Shut
dudes
up,
get
nigga.
in
Let's
front
get
of the.
Hey, we always got that one light-skinned cousin, boy. He think he be pulling all the hoes off looks, but as soon as it come to conversation, talk on the phone, like, man, let's just link up, see you in person. That's suspect. And you got Brandon, man. You got that one fat ass cousin that always cracking jokes at the family function, just to know he in there. Like, man, sit your big ass down, man. Damn.
The camera and be going crazy.
Like I said, nigga.
It's cool. And like
Shut
I
up,
said,
nigga.
You definitely
Let's get
said
to the
it.
topics.
You definitely
I definitely
said it.
didn't, weird ass nigga.
You said it as far as I'm
The
concerned.
fuck is you talking
There
about?
you go.
What you concerned about though, nigga?
Nigga.
That part,
Bro.
Shut up.
Yeah, nah.
Here we go.
We gonna keep
Big
talking.
U reportedly thinks he can convince Donald Trump into helping him get out of jail following his RICO case. Let's click the link, Mikey.
Nigga, out of breath.
I show is because I had to grill his fat
I
ass
show
nigga.
is.
Fuck wrong with you?
I think he said the hard ER.
Show Liz. You show Liz on that, ringing on that, and your ass need some tic tacs. You need some gum. Breath like a
Shut up, nigga. Fuck wrong with you?
What you looking at? I don't want your phone number. Boy, please.
It matters at all. I did not hear.
Because this nigga don't know what he's talking about, Josh. That's why I'm so hot.
I feel
Because what
bad.
is he
I feel bad
talking
even
about?
dragging this in again, but it's like because maybe we got over this, but come on, like
what?
This is a nothing conversation.
It
This is
was
a nothing
nothing.
argument
It was
that just
nothing.
started.
It was nothing to
Literally
scream over.
What are you? No, it's nothing what you're talking about. That's what he means. Please explain
Josh,
more,
it was nothing to scream over.
What is? I think there was an argument that happened when literally there was just some miscommunication. I did not hear what you heard from suspect. I was sitting right here. It feels like a little bit of a. I don't know.
No,
please
you
speak
wanted
it,
to-
Josh, please.
Maybe you guys wanted. Maybe this is transpired, and maybe there's some like held on aggression for
I
something
don't
that
know this
happened
dude. I never been on the
last
show.
time. I didn't know that.
I know this nigga.
I don't.
I'm gonna be real. Big fella, I'm gonna tell you right now, big fella had no right to tell him if he could say that, even saying the N-word, brother. Cause this the same dude. I seen him on a podcast talking about the Carmelo Anthony situation, and you was not on side of the brothers. Even though that situation, bro, I feel like that's a topic motherfuckers really need to get into, bro. That Carmelo Anthony situation. But that's another story for another day. We might talk about that tomorrow, bro. Or we could talk about it tonight. If I can get like 10 people in here, like at once, we can get right into that. I ain't gonna lie, I can get real with that one. Cause my video I did on that situation, motherfuckers was criticizing the fuck out of me. But only reason I brought that up because he was doing a podcast with the Viral Way. I think they call it the Viral Way, and they was talking about the situation with Carmelo Anthony. He was like really on the side of the McCabe side, which I understand if you're a father. I get it. But I just don't like the fact how all this bullshit going on with the white people giving almost $1 million to the lady that said an N-word to the child, and we still got the right to be on their side, bro, with shit when we know shit ain't right, when we just gotta speak up on it. He's speaking up for it because you want to be in the position of the white man. Man, I want to be on. I want to get rich, but bro, if I gotta be a sellout just to be on, why I be stuck with 3 to 2 viewers watching my shit, damn, bro? Because I can never, before I sell out, brother. In the words of Martin Lawrence, I bail out, no cap.
No, it felt like you guys might have already had energy.
No, I don't know this nigga. Here's what happened.
It really caught me
Here's
off
what
guard
happened.
right
Here's
now.
what happened.
I'm confused.
He said the.
I
listen,
am also confused.
He said the word. He said the word. Listen, this what happened.
Yeah.
He said the
Nigga's a
word.
weirdo.
I asked.
He
I
ain't got
said,
no
"Did you?
right to even
You heard
tell
me?
this man
Didn't
what to
raise
say,
my
man.
voice or nothing,
Yes.
right?" I said, "Did you say nigga with a hard ER?" This nigga, he had a whole nigga moment. The nigga melted down like a toddler. Oh, nigga, this and that. I asked very
That's not
calm.
what happened,
Was I
Josh.
yelling?
Bro, this nigga, I ain't gonna lie. Hey, this situation right here, gang, I'm team suspect. I don't give a fuck. It's usually I'll criticize him in a video or something, or when he doing something wrong. But brother, what it looks like to me with this dude, Brandon Tucker, that's his name, right? It just says Brandon. This dude seems like he came in here, he came into No Jumper to get on some. I'm gonna get on the podcast, and I'm gonna make my mark so I can get in the door. And I guarantee, I feel like Poetic Flacco backdoored this man, bro. I think he backdoored suspect for Brandon Tucker to get the job, bro. Ain't no way in hell this is. I'm telling you, this man just lost his job for crashing out. When we show the end of this clip, and not just the end of this one, when I show the end video, this is last month, a month later. Dude, right here, this Brandon guy, him right here, he had this shit all figured out from the jump, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It seems to me he had it all planned out. Like, hey, I'm gonna get in there and I'm about to make him crash out. What did he do with the Kimpy shit? He probably watched the Kimpy interview. If you don't know what Kimpy is, this is fake pimp dude that got beat up by dude right here, Almighty Suspect. And people been using that against the Almighty Suspect a little bit, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I've been a tab on him because every time somebody for No Jumper is gonna crash out, they're expecting either it's gonna be Suspect or Brick Baby. But we all know the situation with Brick Baby right now because he locked up. Man, all I'm saying, bro, dude had some bad blood to get that nigga out the show. And we gonna get into this shit. What is it, 11? Oh, we still on this bitch. We still on here. We gonna get into everything because we gotta get one tomorrow tonight too. Might do a little earlier, man. I'm starting to like these lives. Let's check it out.
I was asking
Josh,
for
is that what happened?
clarification.
I was still very calm.
Josh,
I didn't get
was I
loud.
yelling?
That's not what happened.
Was I yelling?
Again,
Josh,
to be the
explain what happened.
To be the unbiased
Please.
voice here, Brandon did ask you calmly, what did you just say?
And I didn't get riled up yet.
Also, you did ask him the whole like having white in him.
No, that came after. That came after.
That came when I got loud, nigga.
Hey,
I didn't get loud.
It was a
This was again.
Thank you.
This was a nothing argument
Yeah, it was
because
agree.
it could have actually
Weird-ass
stopped
nigga.
right then and there. Where he's like,
I
"Did
don't
you
know
say
who
the
the fuck
hard
you up
R?"
here playing
No,
with.
I didn't. Let's.
It
move
was
on.
very calm.
But it did not.
And then it
transpired.
erupted into.
It didn't
God
happen
knows
though.
what.
It just didn't happen. Weird ass
You
niggas.
just had
So
a
shut
nigga
up.
moment.
It didn't
You got
happen.
some black
It
niggas.
didn't happen. Got
word.
some black
You
in me.
had
I ain't
niggas
black.
moments.
Weird ass nigga.
You had
Everybody
nigga
in here
moments.
met my family, nigga.
Why you
I ain't
the
mixed
only
with
person
nothing,
yelling?
nigga.
Why you the
Fuck
only
you
person
mean? Cause
yelling?
this what I do. This how I communicate,
I mean,
nigga.
that's
I get
okay.
loud,
That's
nigga.
okay.
And if you feel a type of way, do something about
I'm just saying you probably
I
did it
ain't
the way
think
you
so,
yelling.
nigga. Shut up.
I feel
Shit,
guilty.
nigga.
This is like
You
this is
fat
like
turd.
guilt right here.
Shut
This is,
up. Nigga, you're a fat
what's it
turd.
called? What is it called?
You're a fat
What is it
turd with
called?
this patchy ass beard.
Hey man, I got a couple patches on my shit. Chill out on the patch. He said, "You fat turd." Shut up. Shut up. Sound like a big ass kid.
You're
You
aware
50
you're
with
aware
a
of
patchy
that,
ass
yeah.
beard.
I'm
Shave
50.
it.
Okay.
Shut up.
Okay.
Shut up.
School-
Nigga.
schoolyard
You're like
insults.
5'2".
Schoolyard
That's what
insults
it
don't.
is. He's little.
Hey, schoolyard insults.
He said, "Go to your room, Bobby." I'm fat as hell.
Insults don't bother
Can
me.
y'all
Maybe
see
in
his
the
feet
6th
dangling
grade.
and shit? He's
Yeah.
little, y'all. He
I'm
has
little.
Napoleon. He's a little man. That's what I figured it out. He's very
little man.
small. And I walked up in here.
That's
and
why
he
I had
had
to-
to
that's why I
look
had to
up at
yell.
me, and he felt a little.
That's why I had to
intimidated
yell
with his little
and
fat
scream.
ass. Shut up.
That's
nigga.
why I had to act
Shut
feminine.
up, nigga.
Hey,
Shut
I act
up,
like a bitch
nigga.
at the project.
Shut up,
This
nigga.
and that, you're feminine.
Shut up, nigga.
You're this
If
and
you feel
that.
like I'm acting like a bitch, nigga,
I only
do
know
something,
women who
nigga.
go from
Only
0
bitch
to
in here I
1,000
see
screaming
is
and
you,
yelling
nigga.
and all
Only
that
bitch in here I
stuff.
see is you,
I'm just
nigga.
saying.
That part.
Hey, actions speak
That
louder than
part,
words.
nigga.
Hold on, there, boy. Hold on, bag it up, boy. He's on his ass a little bit, boy. Hold on, pause. He was on his ass though. Hold on. I gotta go back. I gotta run that back. Run that back. He said,
Shut up, nigga.
"Yeah, fat."
With a hard
Like,
yard,
shut up,
this
you
nigga,
fat
he had a
turd.
whole nigga moment. Nigga melted down like a toddler. Oh, nigga, this is not. I asked very
That's not what happened.
Was I
Josh.
yelling? I was asking
Josh,
for
is that what happened?
clarification.
I was still very calm.
Josh,
I didn't get
was
loud.
I yelling?
That's
answer
not
it.
what happened.
Was I yelling?
Again,
Josh,
to be the
explain what
to
happened.
be the unbiased
Please.
voice here, Brandon did ask you calmly, what did you just say?
And I didn't get riled up yet.
Nigga, you just
But
exploded.
also, you did ask him the whole like having white in him.
No,
And
that
that's
came
what
after.
Thank
That
That's
came
kinda what
after.
started it all.
That
That's
came
when I
after.
got loud, nigga.
Hey,
I didn't get loud.
it was a
nigga.
This
It came
was
after the
again.
N-word thing.
I asked.
Again,
Thank
this
you.
was a nothing argument because
Yeah, it was
it
nothing.
could
I agree.
have
It was
it could have
nothing.
actually
Weird ass,
stopped
nigga.
right then and there where he's like,
I
did
don't
you
know
say
who
the
fuck
hard
you up
R?
here playing
No,
with.
I didn't.
It started off the jump with suspect intro. The intro set the tone of the conversation because look how he said it, bro. Look how he introduction. Hey, walking in no jumper. This room only. Almighty suspect. The sush cuss. Come on, man. He started off the jump aggressive as fuck, bro. Like he did.
Let's
It
move
was
on.
very calm.
But it did not. It
And then it
transpired.
erupted into.
It didn't
God
happen
knows
though.
what.
It just didn't happen. Weird ass
You
nigga.
just
So
had a
shut
nigga
up.
moment.
It
Maybe
didn't
you do got
happen.
some black
It
in you.
didn't happen.
You
Got
have a
some
nigga-
black
you
in
have
me.
a
I ain't
nigga
black.
moment.
Weird ass
Calm.
nigga.
You have a
Everybody
nigga
in here
moment.
met my family, nigga.
Why you
I ain't
the
mixed
only
with
person
nothing.
yelling?
Nigga,
Why you the
fuck
only
you
person
mean? Cause
yelling?
this what I do. This how I communicate,
I mean,
nigga.
It's because you set the tone, nigga. You set the tone, nigga. You set the fucking tone. You set the tone, bro. If you go in there aggressive as fuck, bro, it's like waking up in the morning, bro. You start a bad morning, the whole day is gonna be shitty as fuck, bro. You wake up with a bad morning. So, other words, nigga, you set the tone. You did that shit, not him. It was you. It was you, buddy. It was you. You set the tone in the conversation, bro. In reality, bro, he could have let that shit go, bro, because you really wanted to crash out on this dude because you had some tendencies that you really don't like this dude. And we gonna figure out why you really don't like him.
I get loud,
but that's
nigga. And if you feel a type of way, do something about it.
I'm just saying you probably did it the way you're yelling.
Nigga, shut up.
I feel guilt.
Nigga,
This is like
you
this
fat
is like
turd.
guilt right here.
Shut
This
up.
is
Nigga, you're a fat
what's it
turd.
called?
You're
What's it called?
a fat
What's it
turd with
called?
this patchy ass beard.
You're
You 50 with a patchy ass beard. Shave it.
Okay.
Shut up.
Okay.
He called him a fat turd, bro. What the fuck is a fat turd? That's a big ass hanky, Mr. Hanky. Oh my God, this nigga stupid, bro. Hey, what make me laugh ain't gonna make y'all laugh, bro. I'll just say it made me laugh. He said, you fat turd. You a fat turd. How bad is it?
Nigga,
schoolyard
you're like 5'2".
Schoolyard insults don't.
He's little.
Hey, schoolyard insults don't bother
Can
me.
y'all
Maybe
see
in
his
the
feet
6th
dangling
grade.
and shit? He's
Yeah.
little, y'all. He
I'm
has
little.
Napoleon. He's a little man. That's what I figured it out. He's
I'm a
very
little man.
small, and I walked up in here.
That's
and
why
he
I-
had
that's
to
why I
look
had to
up at
yell.
me, and he felt a little.
That's why I had to
intimidated with
yell
his little
and
fat
scream.
ass. Shut up.
That's
nigga.
why I had to act
Shut
feminine.
up, nigga.
Hey,
Shut
I act
up,
like a bitch at the project.
Shut up,
This
nigga.
and that, you're feminine.
Shut up,
You're
nigga.
this
If
and
you feel
that.
like I'm acting like a bitch, nigga,
I only
do
know
something,
women who
nigga.
go from
Only
0
bitch
to
in here I
1,000
see
screaming
is
and
you,
yelling
nigga.
and
Only
all that
bitch in here I
stuff.
see is you,
I'm
nigga.
just saying.
That part.
Hey, actions speak
That
louder than
part,
words.
nigga.
I ain't gonna lie.
That action, nigga.
I ain't gonna lie, boy. He was frying his ass, boy. Corny jokes, but it's funny because when you off the juice and shit, you really don't. You laugh at anything, even if you high. So never let nobody just say it's because of weed. If you drink it, then you gonna find anything funny too. He was clowning this nigga badly. He was getting clowned the worst way, brother. I'm not gonna lie. But I think Brandon Tucker did have to get back in the second video that I show once it's over with, because this is quite entertaining.
Lights, camera, nigga didn't activate.
I mean, your
like
actions
I
is
said,
speaking
nigga,
for you.
anyway,
Highly emotional.
Anyway,
highly
Josh
emotional.
said this nigga don't know
These
what
are
the
the
fuck
gang
he
members.
talking about.
These are the gang
He
members
talking
in
about
LA.
some random
Highly
shit.
emotional.
Gang member, I'm no gang member.
Whatever
dummy.
you are,
I know
niggas in LA.
exactly.
Highly
More
emotional.
assuming.
Highly
More
emotional.
assuming.
Highly emotional. My bad. I didn't know you was not a gang member.
Let's break his fat ass down,
Hey,
right, y'all?
Highly emotional.
Let's break his fat ass down. Mikey, can you turn his mic down a little bit? Let's explain something.
Mikey,
okay?
turn the light down a little bit.
I didn't say the light. I said your mic.
Oh, I thought the light.
Stupid.
Sorry.
More assuming. That's what it is.
You want to turn my mic down?
He walked in here, right? And he assumed that I said something to him.
I didn't assume.
I said that's not what I said. And then he assumed that I was white or something. And then I got a little rowdy because who was you playing with, weird ass nigga?
All right. If you look light skinned, you look like you got a. If he ain't never met you, bro, if you see my son Bentley, bro, if y'all go to like my picture, you can see the light skin in him, bro. And you look at this nigga complexion, you'll be like, damn, he'll look white. All right, whatever. You look white, you white and black. Ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. I get it. I get it. Black power. But I'm just saying, G.
Nigga.
I got
and
him.
then he did.
He got a little rowdy, folks.
Assuming right now, which you're just not listening with your fat ass. Maybe all the fat, maybe there's some fat up in them ears too, because clearly you can't hear.
I'm fat
you little
enough to
fat
know
munchkin.
that
You
if
little
someone
fat
asks you
munchkin.
questions,
We
that means
can't
they're
hear
not
you, little
assuming.
fat
They're trying to ask for
munchkin.
clarification.
Like I said, nigga, don't ever, nigga, that's not what happened. Like
We
I
all
said,
went to public
like
school,
I
but
said, nigga, don't assume nothing.
If someone
don't
assumes, they don't
nothing.
ask. They
Nigga,
just assume.
Fuck wrong
If
with
I
this
ask,
nigga?
that's literally the opposite of assumption.
Like I said,
But
anyways, weird ass nigga.
Okay.
He ain't do shit. He
Are you
walked
done?
in here
Are you
assuming.
done?
He walked in here assuming, yapping his mouth, nigga. That's what the happened. Hold on, I got a burp. Excuse me, y'all.
Yeah, then you sucking a lot of wind.
Excuse me. Yeah, I know your fat ass know a whole lot about sucking a lot of wind.
It take a lot
wrong with you.
to go off like
tight
that.
ass pants on. Nigga
That's
think
okay.
you with Vans on.
That's
Shut
okay.
up.
That's okay. What's
Nigga,
wrong with
you
that?
chubby old man. Shut up.
Because
Anyways, you little
Air
chub
Force
old
Ones
man.
are such a step
Shut
up
up,
above
little
that.
chubby
Come
old
on,
man. Shut up.
Okay.
Nigga.
Yeah.
Like I said.
Oh my God, bro. Oh my God. This nigga stupid, bro. What the fuck is wrong with this nigga, bro? I ain't gonna lie, bro. This nigga dumb as hell. But suspect, he was on his ass. And I think Adam 22, he like, all right, suspect, don't do that again. Cause I see something in Brandon. And Brandon sit back like he on the job interview, but we know you got this crash out right here, so you trying to present well for the company, bro. I get it. He's really trying to present well for the company right now, bro. So that he's trying to show his best impression for No Jumper. Brandon is at the point. I get it, bro. You trying to show your best for this job. You know you can't ruin shit. Like, brother, he's letting him say whatever in his first video. And I repeat, this video was like a month ago. So things, attitudes change against these individuals, bro. Like, let's be real, man. This dude right here, Brandon, he want that man's spot, and he's willing gonna take it by anything necessary. I'm telling you right now.
Anyway, Big U, he could convince
trying to
President
fight?
Donald Trump into helping him
He's
get out
not
of jail.
trying to. Hey, G League, he's not trying to fight.
Huh?
Guaranteed.
Huh?
Guaranteed.
What you want to do?
Hey, I'm telling
What you
him
wanna
you're
do?
not trying to fight.
What you want to do?
All that crying.
Nigga, we can fight right now.
All that
What the fuck
crying.
is you talking about?
trying.
Nigga, you
All
don't know
that
who you
crying.
talking to.
All that
You don't know
crying.
who you talking to.
All that
You
crying.
don't know who you talking
A nigga
to.
crying
We
that
can do
much
whatever
ain't
you
trying
want to
to
do.
fight.
Josh,
I
you better get this
guarantee you.
nigga. We can
He
do
can't
whatever you
get
want to
me.
do.
He can't
We
get
can do
me.
whatever you want to do
Trust
right
me.
now. On my mama,
Listen,
do whatever
listen.
you want to do.
He's not
Right
trying to
now.
fight.
We right
What are
now.
you about to
Where
do?
would you like to go?
What are you trying to do?
Where would you
What
like
are
to
you about
go?
to do?
I'm about to turn off this whole.
Okay, don't turn off the line. Don't turn. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down.
Come on.
Sit down.
Follow me.
Sit down, bro.
Nigga,
Sit down.
Niggas I want to fight. Come on.
Sit down,
follow me.
man. Sit down.
That's what I thought.
It's literally over nothing.
That's what I thought.
Hey.
That nigga talking about.
Now y'all see, y'all see right here. You would think, God damn, this some good gelato. This some good fucking gelato. This gelato tastes so good. Wild cherry gelato, oh, so good right now. I ain't gonna lie. But look, right, you would think this the first video from the shit that went viral 3 days ago, but no, it's not. This the first time he called him out. This was the fight without the knife, bro. This was the fight without the knife. This the fight without it. He didn't bring the knife. He didn't bring the knife, gang. He didn't bring the knife this one. He ain't like you ain't
No.
Oh shit, no, my G. Oh shit, y'all just almost saw a whole bunch of info. Damn, fuck. I was trying to make sure my motherfucking email address didn't get almost exposed my email address. Now I gotta go back to this. Go back to this shit. My bad, man. I'm high as hell. Did some high shit. You know how it be, man. When you get high, do some high shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I watch my own videos, as y'all see. Fuck it. You know, it's already right there. Fuck it. This one almost done. So
I'm not gonna disrespect you guys in space like that. That's crazy.
You don't want to get up though.
I'm not about to disrespect this guy's space.
Anyways.
See, Brandon the type of dude, he ain't gonna fuck up a job where he can get because he got this dumb doing it in front of motherfucker. How the hell are you doing this in front of motherfucker who ain't got a job right now? That was that dro blunt. You know that, hey, I don't know if motherfucker be smoking, but you know that dro. Shit. Yeah, one of those, but this a dude that wanted a job, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna mess up you guys' establishments like that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna respect y'all stuff. It's like smoking in somebody's shit without asking. But it's my shit. Who asks?
No, I just have class. I have class.
Bitch.
I'm a man. I'm a man.
My
not a
nigga don't
kid.
want to fight, not get up and tell
I'm
you
a man.
follow
I'm not
me and
gonna
you
fight
don't
in
move.
somebody else's
Shut
stuff.
up,
For what?
nigga. They don't speak
For
on
what?
fighting if you ain't gonna do nothing.
No, I said you don't want to fight.
Oh, I do.
A
Let's
nigga,
go outside.
hey, no.
I do.
A nigga who want to fight don't say let's go outside. If you want to fight, you fight. If you want to fight, you fight. If you want to fight, you fight.
Come on.
If you want to fight, you fight.
Follow me.
If you want to fight, you fight. No, I just know. I know niggas ain't trying to fight for real. You fight with this. You fight with this.
I can't go for that.
I'm not playing with nobody.
I can't go for that, bro. I know if motherfuckers want that job, but man, 2 things you would not do in my face: call me a bitch, or ever think you gonna run your hand across my face. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Hey, we either finna fight, somebody about to walk out with a bag. And I ain't talking about no damn trick or treat bag neither. We gonna walk out with something, my nigga. Cause ain't no way in hell, boy. A bitch?
You don't know.
Never been
You
there.
don't know.
My blood pressure ain't gonna
You
raise
don't
over
know. You don't know.
Listen, people
You
want to
don't
fight,
know.
just fight.
Follow me. Just get up. Follow me.
Follow me.
Can we go to the topic?
Are you guys gonna be able to
I ain't think
put this
yeah,
aside
we can
for the
definitely
show?
finish.
I can have the conversation.
All right.
He
Can
keep
we
talking.
have
I tried to
from
move
here-
on to the Biggie
Look,
shit hella times.
If you guys
back.
want to argue,
So with this situation with our body suspect, he looked like he tried to prove a point, bro. He really did look like he tried to prove a point to motherfuckers. Like, bro, everybody know you been fighting everybody on the motherfucking show. It really wasn't no need for this man to cause a scene like that, bro. The first time, bro. And I really do feel like Adam 22 just gave him a second chance. Like, look, I'm gonna give you one more chance. Do not fuck up again. I'm giving you an opportunity to prove yourself. Without saying that, blurting out to the world like Almighty Suspect is on thin ice. He ended up letting him crash out on his own, pretty much. Let the man dig his own grave up, saying you don't care about the job no more, pretty much. Well, this guy, Adam 22, had some other things planned for him when they snuck an interview in with Brandon and Almighty Suspect. It was a setup from the jump. Let's be real. This shit was a setup. This shit, they set the man up. They knew goddamn and well with them being in the same goddamn place, bro. Them being in the goddamn same room after all that shit from happened a month ago. This video I just showed that happened just a month ago. That them putting them two in the same room again was not a great idea.
Upload your videos to YouTube.
And this is the
Upload to
video that
Restream,
showed
where we
this
will
shit
live
was
stream
not
it to
a great
YouTube and
idea.
all your platforms at once. Get ready for 5 times more engagement.
His own match.
That's true.
And grab booty cheeks.
Damn.
He liked to defend
I like
pedophiles.
booty cheeks, that's for sure.
That's crazy. He liked to wrestle in his own match.
That's true.
And grab booty cheeks.
Damn.
He liked to defend
I like
pedophiles.
booty cheeks, that's for sure.
That's crazy. He liked to
I didn't defend
pedophiles.
anyone.
He liked to watch
Let's be honest. Did I defend
he
the
liked
dude?
to watch Wee-wee.
No, exactly.
No.
So you're lying.
He liked to watch
He said I
Wee-wee.
didn't defend him.
He liked to watch Wee-wee.
I'm just saying, man.
The Wee-wee watcher is out of control.
Yeah, so he hasn't
You gotta
uploaded
get
to
a
his
hold
channel
of
in
it.
6 months.
You bugging today. You watching Wee-wees, you pedos, you got booty shorts on. Today has been a crazy day for you.
If you go beat up that pedophile,
Today's been a crazy
you're going to have a
day.
lot of cool points in the
Today's
streets
been
of
crazy. Beat you up.
He probably would.
No, me. Beat you up.
You will beat me up?
Yes,
You
nigga
can't
beat
beat me up.
Stop bringing up
You
other
can't
niggas
beat me
who
up.
in jail. Nigga,
You
nigga
really
beat
think you
up.
could beat me up?
Nigga beat you up.
No, you can't.
What you mean?
No.
Nigga,
You
then follow me
can't.
outside.
All right.
I'm going to be outside as soon as this is over. If you feel that strongly, get cracking.
Follow me.
Follow you. I'm going to walk right outside, right
Follow
past
me
you.
outside the building.
I'm going to walk right out the building. I'm going to walk right out the building, and you're going to do
We
nothing.
can do whatever you'd like to.
You're going to walk right. You just said you was going to beat me up. Now we're going to do whatever.
All right, we're not doing none of that. No fights.
Listen,
No
wait a
fights.
minute.
All right.
No
See
fights.
how niggas use
How
cover.
this nigga Brandon Tucker was in the first interview, but then when you see a month later, when he know that he probably had a feeling that Almighty Suspect was on thin ice with no jumper, this man had a great opportunity, and the best chance was now to do it. Yes, this was his perfect chance. He knew this man was on thin ice, bro. He knew this off back from the jump. He knew for a fact this man was going to be on thin ice. And he made his mark, and he felt like this is the perfect opportunity for me to do this.
Language.
So we can do what you like to.
Can I peacefully say this?
Come
When
on.
you see how niggas use coded language, he first said
you watch
he want to fight me. Then he said we gonna do whatever you want to do. This just talks crazy. Like, listen, I'm not worried about your little high yellow ass, bro. For real.
Put your booty shorts on. You
We both got our shirts on.
So Papoose claims he wrote 90% of Remy Ma's music, guys.
He's a buster.
Papoose apparently claims he wrote 90% of Remy Ma's music.
You Remy Ma right now. You changing up the story. He said we could do. He said I'm gonna whoop your ass. Then said we could do whatever you want to do.
All right, bro.
Look,
You watch.
You know what I want to do? I want to podcast. Ignore all light skin.
I want you to stop watching Wee-wees and put some pants on.
Ain't
I will do both of those for you.
When you pour some, when you wear
I will do both of those for you.
Stop volunteering to see dicks.
Unbiasedly,
I want you to go to Turkey and get your hairline replenished and get that ball spot filled in.
Shorts off.
Listen,
I'll do that when you take your booty shorts off.
Hey, you seen what I just saw, bro? In that first interview, he wasn't trying to crack a joke like that or nothing, because he was cruising his way in, trying to get in there, rail him. He was playing fishing. With that boy Suspect. Oh, we got his ass. Got him. This the one right here. Yeah, this the one I'm gonna get him right here, y'all. That first one y'all saw last month. Nah. This the one I'm gonna get him. This the big shebang. This is gonna hit him. This the bang bang right here. This the bang bang. Chief Keef. I'm telling you, boy. This is what he knew he was doing, brother. He knew he was doing. That first fucking interview. When they sat down, when he tried to fight him the first time without the knife, and it shows it. It shows it right there. It shows it.
Donnie, shorts off, nigga.
Take this nigga on a tour to Turkey to get his hairline replenished.
Stop playing. I play tennis racket shoes on, nigga. And
they gonna revival y'all friend laughing at you.
It's funny. When you're funny, it's funny.
Y'all friend laughing at you. That's
here's
a damn
the
shame.
He about to get beat up by a guy wearing booty shorts.
Hey, right? Imagine you called his name and got whooped out by a nigga in booty shorts. That's crazy.
A grown man admitted he got on booty shorts. Man. Bro. Man, ain't no way, boy. You got on them. Folks got splints on the side of his shorts. That's crazy. That's you. Nigga got on booty shorts, bro. This nigga. Who wears shorts? Ooh, Brandon.
Reality.
I would love to see it. You wrestle on mats. We ain't seen you do nothing with your hands yet.
Hey, when you see it, you go. Well, you're not gonna see it. You're gonna be knocked out. Everybody else gonna see it.
The reality is this.
Show me. They gonna be watching.
Show me,
man.
Suspect.
You know you want to make it home to your kids.
First it was if you call
you want to make it home to your kids.
Now you ain't gonna make it home to your kids. You see how the story evolves. First it was we was gonna catch a thing. Then we gonna do what you want to do. Now it's death threats.
Who said I was talking about more than the face? You police ass.
You said you're not gonna make it home to your kids.
Who said anything about more than the face?
What does that even mean?
You cannot make it home from a fade, you bitch ass nigga.
You cannot make it home from a fade.
Stop putting police shit on me.
Boy, you like a true light-skinned nigga.
You a federal faggot.
You should have had that energy in that alley that day.
You a federal faggot.
You should have that energy in that alley that day.
Federal faggot.
I'm gonna listen.
We gotta watch this.
This is a fact.
He's a federal faggot and a wee-wee watcher.
Can I get a word? Can I get a word? Can I get a word?
You're a wee-wee watcher.
This is a fact.
You're a wee-wee watcher.
This is a fact. I'm gonna say what I want to say.
I
call this nigga Antoine Dotson and everything else. I'm still gonna come to no jumper. I'm gonna walk in and out this. If a want to do something, there's nothing but space and opportunity. Ain't worried about a light skin, no nigga, period. So if that gay, he's always bringing up fighting. You can't be the nigga bringing up fighting, trying to put it on the other nigga to do something.
So,
but I just caught you one. I just caught you one.
He let him crash out. He made him crash out on his job, bro. He let that nigga crash out. Perfect opportunity, bro. That was his mark.
Guys,
Oh,
spit on that nigga head,
Let's do something.
He knew he had a weapon.
Let's get on his
No, he's down. Let's do something.
Man, what's going on? Nothing. What you gonna do?
Nothing. Let's do something, bitch. Let's do something, bitch. All right, nigga, don't sit on his head. Nigga, spit on you. Nigga, didn't do nothing.
All the moves, man.
You a bitch. You a bitch. Nigga,
What's that last?
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Nigga, you got spit on. No, I didn't. You got, yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. I watched it. I watched it. I watched it. I watched it.
Hey, bro, y'all. It touched his head. He did get spit on, but. Are tripping, bro. What's going on?
What you want to do about it, nigga? What you want to do about it? Meet me outside, nigga. You're scary, nigga. What you want to do about it? What you want to do about it? You're scary. What you want to do about it, nigga? What you want to do about it? That part, nothing. Nothing. Look what? Do something about it.
Such a good pod before this happened, guys. It was so good. Nigga, intelligent dialogue. Fucking I was just about to say that, you know.
What the? Hey, y'all tripping, bro.
Come do something.
Man, that's why y'all had security, man. Y'all was on.
No jumper was cracking.
The whole time.
Come do something, Mr. Black. Man brought a knife to. Come do something.
No, there's no weapons. No weapons. No weapons.
Come do something, Mr. Black. There's a knife right there. Come do something. Where? Where? Where?
A Swiss Army knife.
Where? Police asking where? You're the feds. Federal fag. Bitch ass nigga.
I think that nigga brought a fight to a multi-fight.
Like, share, subscribe, no jumper, running it up. We're not done yet, by the way. Make sure to
So there y'all see, man. He crashed out. That boy crashed out. Poetic Flacco homie crashed out, bro. But Brandon had it all planned at the end of the day, brother. Brandon had that shit planned. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I'm not buying it. I keep licking my lips. My shit still gonna be ashy. I'm not buying it, brother. He crashed out for no fucking reason, too. All because of words. We gotta quit letting words get to us. It seems like when people like push bad shit at us and try to play with our name, even though we know the shit's not true, we seems to let the other individual get to us. And that's what our money suspect did. I think where he fucked up was when he was cracking jokes at him on the first interview with the first podcast they sat down with each other. He was trolling them. Brandon used what Poetic Flacco was doing to him on him, if that makes sense. But he hit him with his own medicine, bro, at the end of the day, and it kind of backfired. All right, my last situation I'm going to be getting into, man, I'm going to wrap this thing up. And it's the WACK 100 and NIPSEY Hussle. WACK 100 ended up sitting down with Dancehall Project, discussing the Nipsey Hussle fiesta he had on the Clubhouse. And he ended up talking about it in an interview. And I'm not gonna lie, it's shit like this do be staring me the wrong way because Nipsey Hussle is no longer here anymore. Oh shit. And WACK 100 want to play with his name and say he was in some P. Diddy freak offs. And I just feel like, bro, why don't people be doing shit like this when they're alive? Oh my God. Why the hell people keep bringing up people who's no longer here anymore, bro? I don't get it, gang. And you already know, bro, he ended up getting killed by a motherfucker close to him. And it's people still want to play that, be on that get back shit for what happened to Nipsey Hussle. But WACK 100, He seems to know information about what's been going on with Nip. He even talked about it in this. I did a video on, but I deleted the video.
Break the news, but hey, now that it's out, there you go. This is why I don't never give dude what y'all be trying to give dude.
What's good, y'all? Another day, another shocking revelation from the West Coast. This time, there is a post from West Coast Gang Wars Instagram alleging things that you might associate with a certain East Coast mogul who is on trial now and attaching that to Nipsey. Let's get to the content.
Y'all want the little clip I sent out?
Yeah.
No, this is the clip.
Tell me about.
This is the clip I said act. I said, hey, I don't never break the news, but hey, now that it's out, there you go. This is why I don't never give dude what y'all be trying to give dude.
You talk about that?
Lavish, I think you might have been a fan at one time. I think you might change your perception slightly. It's up top. It's a whole lot I don't say, bro.
Not the marathon, it's crazy.
You must say blew up that paperwork.
Send it over.
It's up top.
Oh, it's up top.
Huh? Yeah, that's what I said. Act had him stuttering.
Oh no, this nigga all bad.
Yeah, yo, bro, I just don't say nothing, bro. You know what I'm saying? But since somebody,
so how they even let that slide? How they even let bro? Oh no.
Oh, bro, this is lavish. Now you notice why I'm always the bad guy. Whack.
Whack, you know Black Sam not gonna like this shit, right?
You know who?
Black Sam. You ain't seen
I don't
Black
think he
Sam do a
responded
Rockstar?
to it yet, neither.
He didn't do nothing to Rockstar. What did he do to it?
He gave a demonstration. That's what he called it. It's a
He
demonstration.
embarrassed him a little bit. That ain't no demonstration. He's embarrassed him. He embarrassed him with it. I mean, but that's Rockstar. Everybody ain't going for that. Man, look, Black Sam, I ain't taking nothing from him, but Black Sam, he not gonna approach everybody like that, bro.
Whack.
Everybody ain't going for that. But what Black Sam got to do with me though, bro? Like, listen.
Whack, you about my chance to, you know, salute to Karen Civil, you know, I love her. She invited me to go to the burger spot. She said, Act, let me know when you come in here. We're gonna take care of you. It's gonna blah, blah. Now when I show up there, Black Sam gonna be like, there he is. He was on the phone with Whack. Demonstration. I'm like, oh no, I gotta run.
Bro,
I'm like, stop, drop, and roll. Yo, Whack. I want to go get a burger at the Marathon Burger.
Yeah, they fucked him
I
up
haven't
over
heard
him.
Black Sam say my name. He hasn't said my name. And I hope he never says my name, because at that point in time, I'm going to be forced to defend myself. And then at that point in time, I'm really going to open up the floodgates.
Okay, suppose his demeanor is, why are you talking about my dead brother? Stop talking about my dead brother.
Wait, hold on, bro. That. Pop dead, everybody dead. Everybody talks about everybody that got something to do with some industry that's dead. Elvis Presley.
Yo, chat, Whack is messed up. Yo, I already placed my order with Karen Civil. I told him, I said,
This nigga gonna start a gang war. I'm gonna be honest. He gonna start a gang war in California, bro. And he ain't gonna be nowhere in the battlefield. Because he'll be ducked off. Feel like he ain't had nothing to do with the situation, but bro, shit like this get motherfuckers fucked up. And he have a brother, Black Sam, that's not gonna play about his brother's name. Yeah, he didn't do what he want to that Rockstar dude, but bro, you playing with some people with some powerful names, bro. Real powerful names, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
let's do a double. You know what I mean? It's a cheat day. I need a double, double
what
burger
I'm saying is this.
with the bacon.
So what I'm saying,
I ain't turned full Muslim yet. You know I'm about to turn Muslim, right? But
listen,
I got bacon on my shit.
This is what I'm saying, bro.
With the Muslims.
I didn't put this up. Right?
But you're not supposed to bring light to it, though. Like, you know.
What? I'm not supposed to what?
You ever heard the term, let him rest in peace?
Okay, well, what do you mean? I don't understand. Okay, well, nigga, well, stop talking about Biggie and Pac. King Von. Mo 3. What is he talking about? All these emotional gangsters. The conversation is the conversation, homie.
Wow.
Nah. Nah. He been had some bad blood. He been had some bad blood against Nipsey Hussle. I just don't get it. Why you didn't bring this shit up to Nipsey Hussle when he was alive, brethren? Why wait when he ain't even here no more, brethren? Why wait? Why wait? Now it's looking kind of soft, bro. I'm gonna be quite honest with y'all. It's kind of looking soft, bro, because he could have brought it to Nipsey attention when he was alive. But you waited all the way into this man deceased. Can't really defend himself. His brother seemed like he picking on people who know who ain't really like that, bro. Not saying this guy not, this rock star guy not, but bro, WACK 100, he been talking crazy on the internet about Nipsey Hussle for the past 3 or 4 years now, gang. I ain't gonna lie.
What it is.
And WACK, again, I'm not asking because trust
Hey,
me,
bro,
if anybody.
you look at this blog.
I know it's a blog. WACK, but I'm asking as a homie to you.
This blog says West Coast Gang Wars.
You're right, but I'm asking as a homie to you.
The Hunted Show.
Hold on, WACK. I'm asking as a homie to you, and me asking this question got nothing to do with you. It's more to do with me and my thoughts because I've never seen you ever express fear or anything, but I am worried for you.
Worried for what?
I think one of these hating ass things might try to hurt you. They might be like,
hey, bro, I've been what I've been for 36 years, bro.
No, chill.
They been trying to do that. What's the difference?
WACK, I'm worried for you. I'm telling you, I'm worried for you, WACK. And I know,
hey,
listen,
bro,
you've never showed me anything that I should be worried. But when I see this, I'm like,
why?
Yeah, but you know the saying that says, what's in the dark must come to light. It's one of those things that what's in the dark.
That wasn't never in the dark, bro. They just faking like that. You notice ain't nobody acting surprised? What we talking about, homie?
You're the paperwork king at this point. It's you and 1090 Jake. I agree with you. You told Adam not too long ago, like, respect to 1090 Jake, but WACK gonna get all the paperwork. Okay, he gonna keep getting paperwork. We need some more paperwork on what these allegations were and what was kind of determined in court. Because I'm gonna be
so WACK 100 ain't no sitting down with DJ Academics talking about the situation. They ain't no talking on a phone conversation actually about everything that was going on. So this shit is kind of older than the Dazzler project because him and Charleston White end up sitting down with Dazzler project, but Charleston White was only there for about an hour. Then he headed out.
Be honest with you, like it's a little bit uncomfortability even having it up here, just because. Again, maybe it was a fake charge. Maybe it was false.
You gotta talk to, bro. You gotta talk to West Coast Gang Wars 3.
You chilling with the answer?
Talk to him. He put it up. Now, I will tell you this. With them blowing it up, you look at the top's going to give you certain information. Case title. The people of the state of California versus the names.
No, WACK. I could definitely do my due diligence and figure out. I really just want to stay out of West Coast business for this one because I feel like they're gonna hurt somebody.
You keep Kendrick's name out your mouth, then.
No, that's hip hop business. That's hip hop business. That's hip hop business.
It's hip hop business too.
Hell no. I don't know what the hell. The state of California says it's California business.
Yeah, I bet you if any of this was on K-Dot, you'd be talking about it, wouldn't you?
What you mean?
That's what I said.
What you mean right now?
Would you not be talking about it?
K-Dot is live and well. By the way,
that don't mean nothing, bro.
By the way, I was about to go to the Inglewood show. My bad, chat. I will be making another show. Right now, I'm eyeing the Toronto Rogers Center show. Me, K-Dot, I've been practicing By the way, could a civilian do the Crip walk? Because I always watch Blueface. I don't know if I do the 10, 10, 10.
I don't know. I'm not a Crip, bro. I couldn't tell you. I don't know. You gotta ask them.
But
I think it's all been commercialized anyway. My boy was Crip walking many moons ago.
Let me ask you one question though, right?
What?
You have zero issue with the estate of Nipsey Hussle or Nipsey Hussle himself?
I ain't got no issue. Why everybody think I got an issue?
Do you love Nipsey? Like everybody on the West seems to?
I don't know what you mean by that. Do I respect him? I respect him. I ain't gonna tell you I love him. I don't know him. We ain't spent that type of time together. We had a cordial.
Man, he didn't fuck with Nipsey Hussle. That's why he trying to expose this nigga and got all this information on Nipsey, bro. Let's be real, bro. He ain't really fuck with Nipsey like that, bro. I'm gonna be honest. That's not what it looks like to me. It's like he been wanting to expose this shit, what been going on with Nipsey Hussle. All right, I'm about to wrap this up in 12:30. That was the goal. Get on here to 12:30. I'm gonna get on again tomorrow. Yeah, that's crazy though. WACK 100 just exposing shit. Not giving a fuck. He said, fuck it, man. I'm gonna expose everybody. WACK said, fuck it. I'm exposing everybody shit now. You niggas ain't safe around here, B. If I could find a video, niggas high as hell. Might just wrap this shit up, man. Yeah, probably finna wrap this live up, P. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. So there's that with that situation, bro. WACK 100 exposing Nipsey Hussle situation, bro. It's obviously WACK 100 seems like he got all the information on everybody and what's been going on, the scoops in the hood, in the neighborhood. Well, I need some water. Excuse me. So there's that with the WACK 100 situation, bro. With Nipsey Hussle, P. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. This thing right here, it can get ugly far as for WACK of 100, man. If he don't calm down, bro, and just stop with the trying to expose people online, and I really do feel like somebody gonna put WACK in a situation he can't get himself in, because he either gonna have to fight for himself or shit, something bad can really happen to him if he don't chill, bro. And I'm not known to knock nobody or what they got going on of how they do things, but bro, it's people that's really not gonna play about Nipsey Hussle at all whatsoever. They're not gonna play about Nip. I do think he need to chill on that situation. NBA YoungBoy being sober. That's the best feeling as far as being an NBA YoungBoy fan or as far as his family. But and most importantly, mainly for him, mainly for YB though, to keep doing his thing, keep doing what I know is great things to come far as YB. And if you're a YB fan, bro, it's some great things to look forward to. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, bro. It just should be a big, great feeling just to be in that circle of being a YB fan. As far as even going to that concert, if you get a chance to go, bro, and he's sober. Charleston White feels like NBA YoungBoy is on medication. I just feel like NBA YoungBoy is just sober. And you know what they say, when you sober, you better than ever, bro. Especially when you got God on your side. So hopefully one day I could be in that mode and lay off the weed. Well, I tell people every day it's only weed, but once you sober, bro, that's a wonderful feeling. We had the Tory LANEZ situation. I don't know what to believe in that situation, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's a crazy situation to even be in if you Tory Lanez, because you got stabbed up in prison. So it's a loss for you, bro, because you could have lost your life, bro. So Tory Lanez really could have lost his life on that situation, bro. Like, let's be real. And then people would be sitting here, if Tory Lanez would have lost his life, let me knock on wood, bro. If that man would have lost his life in that situation with Megan Thee Stallion, people started feeling like she was lying. If he would have lost his life that day, bro, people would have been looking at that Tory Lanez situation a little bit differently, bro. So thank God that he didn't make it out of that that he made it out of that situation. Because I feel like things could have got real ugly. And we got boss man D-Lo, bro. The D-Lo man. The man, we tripping, bro. I hope you didn't do that, bro. I hope you had nothing to do with you in that training game. But that's pretty much all I got for the topics for tonight, man. Oh, shit. We spent an hour on this bitch. We finna head out, man. I lied. We spent 3 hours on this bitch. God damn. We off this bitch.